If Love and Gogi is wrong, I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not right.
Yeah,
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
I don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still on the stars with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a motor. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like another city, the driver's side floor. Just like a large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. 8, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever. Cute as could be, you can watch on YouTube with you for free. Ay. This one time for the Twitch, this one time for the text, this one time for the phone line. Whole time wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
You knew the things would change when you get that bum Chris Greer out of here, Leroy. You knew things would change in this town. Wow.
Lot of good things happened yesterday. A lot of good things.
Is anything better, though, than all those idiots celebrating at Elbo Room, flying banners, having their own little South tailgate party, and then watching their team get the snot kicked out of them? Because I enjoyed that very much.
Well, look, this is their trip. Like a lot of northern teams make their yearly trip.
They seem to bitch
either
about
to
the
California or it's Florida. We're known as the Sunshine State. You
would think it would be. You think they would know this by now? It wasn't even a hot day yesterday.
It
wasn't even a hot day.
I tell you what it was,
dude. It was not. That
it
hot.
was unseasonably humid,
dude. Do you like? Maybe we're just too fortified by the summer, but I thought it was so nice yesterday. Like it is, dude. You
wasn't running around.
You couldn't even walk out here this from May until September. It was like I barely could live here.
Let me explain.
Unless you were a Gila monster.
Let me explain to you something. Okay, real life. There's a big difference in 85 degrees when the humidity's 70. And 85 degrees when the humidity's 85.
Whatever
plus.
You say, Adam Archuleta.
I'm just telling you.
I mean, they busted out that excuse machine.
A guy who's never been on the field.
Dude,
I'm
get
telling
out of
you.
here. You know what? How
it matters.
It didn't affect A-Chan. He seemed faster as the day went on.
I didn't. Listen, it doesn't affect everybody the same way.
Why does it only affect him, though? Like, this guy has literally lost 2 games down here in a half decade. And 2 times they've been like, oh, it's so hard for poor little Josh. Is he not a superhuman? All of a sudden now he's vulnerable. All of a sudden he's able to be drained by this.
Them's the breaks. But at the same time, you can't say it doesn't.
You know what? You know what I don't want to hear? I don't want to hear that when every time I hear about Tua can't play in the cold, can't play in the elements.
Wait a minute.
Boo.
Wait a minute.
Who,
in fairness, you big baby. In
I'm
fairness,
a baby.
wait.
You're being a baby.
Wait. In fairness, do I not say the same thing when they go up to the cold? Hey, they all play in the cold. They don't just come from the sun. They've played football in the cold before.
Yeah, but they do stink in the cold.
Well, okay, but
they do stink in the cold.
I'm not chalking it up to weather. Sorry. But when you play in the heat, you can get dehydrated. And when you get dehydrated, spots.
Have a Gatorade.
Have a Gatorade. You think that helps?
Obviously, got a little cocky. What did you do? South Beach flu. What do you got?
I'm talking
Mai Tais?
Dan, this is why I get so mad having a conversation with you.
I think this is
because he thinks
him out.
If you're dehydrating, have a Gatorade.
Yeah.
Do you realize? Do you realize that there's been games where I've had to be transported to a hospital to get IVs because it was hot.
Look. Dude.
No, I'm just telling you.
Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question before you get mad? Because it's a reasonable question I'm going to ask you.
Sure.
Okay. If the heat affected him so much, how come he dragged half of the defense with him on 3rd and 1 and then got the ball popped out?
I did not say it mattered.
Make up your mind.
It does affect you, though.
Okay, but if it did,
I'm not saying that. You're making it sound. Wait, you're making it.
How come you drag half the defense with
Here's
him?
the difference between me and you. Okay, I'm saying it played a factor in the game. You're going to all the bad plays and trying to make those plays be affected by the heat. I'm not saying that.
I think he just played bad.
Wait, if he wasn't so hot, well, then how come when he got
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Listen.
This dude never loses here, and every time that he loses here, it's always the heat.
No, I'm not giving him an
Give
excuse.
the defense some credit.
I'm not giving him
Give
an
the
excuse.
Dolphins credit.
All I said was, I'm not giving him a damn excuse. Everybody's playing under the same conditions. What I'm saying is, you could tell by watching him, right, that he looked a little drawn out and dehydrated and tired. I know what that looks like.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's an excuse because everybody's playing under the same circumstances. But you get to all that running around, all that breaking time, all that's at the end of the game, he looked.
It was brisk yesterday. It was like fall. It was like fall yesterday.
Tobin, did you leave the house yesterday?
I did. I was like, what a great day. Dan, do you guys ignore what the last 3 months have been like? That was nowhere
we're not
near
comparing. We're not we're saying yesterday was unbelievably muggy. I was riding around, coming to work, going out and about. I was like, man, it's muggier than usual.
I think you guys
Dan,
are a little being influenced by CBS here.
No, I'm not. You think I'm getting influenced about
Yeah,
somebody?
I think you are. I think Charles Davis maybe thought he was Ron Pitts. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm not being influenced by me playing in that. No.
I mean, what does it have to do? Did you play yesterday? Did you play yesterday?
So I had to play yesterday in order to be.
I think you guys are overselling how hot it was yesterday for a November game.
Not really.
I think you are.
It's not the heat. It was very humid. That matters.
Okay.
It almost listen. You know what it feels like when
matters to the losers.
Hold up, no. You know what it feels like to play in a situation where it's humid like that? It feels like somebody puts a blanket over your face.
Where was A-Chan's blanket?
And it affects everybody differently.
Oh, so only sourpuss Josh Allen it affected.
No, I'm
poor little baby. He should, we should put him in a bubble.
Okay.
No rule. And by the way, you're not allowed to sack him and celebrate, by the way, either. Not allowed to sack him and celebrate, Bradley Chubb. How dare you?
I'm not. This is what you guys get out of this. This is why I hate doing this. Leroy protecting the Bills.
Bills, Roy. Did you jump through a table yesterday? Did you? Don't ignore me.
I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop from cursing.
Why?
I really am.
Why?
Because I'm getting pissed off.
Why?
Because this is a stupid conversation.
The first thing you come out,
stop.
You are
Stop.
always give the talent credit, give everybody credit, and the 1st thing you give me is Josh Allen was drawn out, dude. Disappointed. That's all.
All right.
Disappointed.
All right. Good. Enjoy your show.
I will.
Okay.
I will enjoy my show.
All right.
I will enjoy my show.
Right.
Lashing out.
Mm-mm.
Ridiculous.
I'm not. Wait a minute. What does one have to do with the other?
What is what?
I didn't say that was why he played the way he did.
All I said. Headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com.
I hate doing this. I really do.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't.
You don't understand how much I hate this.
Why do you hate doing it?
Because me saying that he was drawn out, right? I didn't give him any excuses for anything. I didn't give him excuse for his poor play, his bad decisions, or anything. I just said, as an observer, you could tell he looked like the energy was sucked out of him at the end of that game.
I just thought he sucked.
One has nothing to do with the other.
Then why mention it?
Okay. Just to show you how hot it was. It was hot and humid. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm done.
I was wearing a hoodie yesterday.
I'm done.
Hot yesterday.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
All right.
What
I'm done.
Well, you can't be done. We have 3
No, I can
be
be done.
Okay.
All right.
You're lashing out for
You're
lashing out for a ridiculous reason. You realize
no,
this, right?
I'm not. I'm like,
wait, every Dolphins fan doesn't want to hear that.
Please,
Nobody wants to hear that, dude.
Listen,
nobody wants to hear that.
What I said had nothing to do with his
Why
play.
is he the only one?
I didn't say he was the only one. I just merely said you could see the way he was sitting on the sideline and just he looked drawn out, exhausted.
No, it's probably he must have been seeing spots so much he didn't know that Fatu Melifonwu wasn't on his team.
What does one?
I would look drawn out too.
What does one have to do with the other?
What does one have to do with the other? You're bringing up the Heat
No,
when he had a bad game.
No, you're saying I said that. I did not say that.
So I brought this up out of nowhere.
No, Tobin, I'm going to try to say this one time. Please listen to me. I said you could tell he was drawn out and exhausted because it was hot and humid yesterday. You immediately associated that with me giving him an excuse for his play, which I did not. I did not say anything about his play. Did I? Did I?
What did you say?
I just told you.
So you said he just sucked.
Yeah, yes. It doesn't matter. Me saying how hot and humid it was had nothing to do with me defending his play.
Okay.
What? You're making
Then why'd you bring it up?
Because
Because CBS did. I thought it was ridiculous.
Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I can't hear the TV. Why can't I hear the TV, Tobin?
Because you're listening to the Browns? That's why you weren't listening to the TV?
Correct.
You listened to Jets-Browns yesterday?
So anyway, one of the reasons why I said that is because yesterday I was on a golf course and I had long pants on and I was dying, right? And I'm like, God, it's humid. That's why.
Great.
That's it.
Okay.
But I never said anything about his play. My conversation and how I started didn't say, oh, he was exhausted. That's why he played bad. I did not say that. You assumed that.
Yeah.
And I was merely
when you bring that up, what do you to assume?
Because it was hot. That's it. That's it. That's all I said.
Mm-hmm.
You made the assumption.
Yeah. It's a natural assumption.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
All right.
Sure. Then why mention it? If a guy plays, if a guy
you
plays,
keep asking me why, and I tell you.
But I'm telling you, why?
No, you can't tell me what I was thinking.
Okay, why bring it up? If he's playing bad and you're just like, "Whoa, Josh Allen looks bad," and you're just like,
I
"Eh,
told
must
you
be the
why
sun."
I was thinking about how hot it was.
Because you golfed.
Yeah, in long pants, and it was hot,
Hotter than the summer.
humid, very humid,
Yeah.
not hotter than the sun.
It was brisk.
Not okay. Then
We could have gone picking apples and having cider yesterday. It was that brisk.
Okay.
Brisk.
Okay.
Anyway, the Dolphins win 30-13. They finally beat the Buffalo Bills. Devon Achane, he's amazing.
He's like
Also played in the Heat yesterday.
First of all, the fact that nobody could tackle and Achane, the smallest of all the backs, was breaking the most tackles is amazing.
Very fast. Faster than everybody. Jalen Waddle, also awesome yesterday. 5 catches, 84 yards. Bombski touchdown from Tua, who's decided he does arm punts now.
That's basically what it was.
That's what he's doing now.
But you know what's crazy?
I don't think he meant it on the first one.
Huh?
I don't think he meant it on the first one.
I mean, he did kind of throw it in double coverage. So, and it was third and a million. Was it 3rd and 17 when he threw the arm punt? I got to tell you, you know how hard it is to roll out to the right, roll out to the left, throw it back across the field on a corner route,
especially in the desert. Take a break. Back after this.
15-minute lead.
Bum, bum. 15 minutes of heat brought to you by the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models for a limited time. Learn more at Lexus.com. Miami Heat back on the hardwood tonight against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Come for you, Jay Crawford. Miami Heat sweep the weekend. They beat the Hornets, beat them down 126-108. That's how you start the NBA Cup. That's how you start the NBA Cup.
That was a fun
I still
game.
don't know the rules. I'm very confused. I was like, oh, that's why Spo was like going for the lead. I was like,
Oh, because the point differential?
Point differential counts. Yeah.
Right.
Point differential counts. They're number one now.
Because they have the point differential.
They did. They beat they won by 18 and the Bucks, I think, won by 16. So they
Don't the top two teams go though?
think so.
Okay.
Think so. But there's still, I think, 3 more to go.
3 more to go, and they got to play. Well, it all figures out because you got 4 in your.
Yep.
Right, you got 4, and you play all the other 3 teams.
The next one I think is Friday in New York.
Oh,
Good week. It's gonna be this is gonna be a fun little week. Good week this past week because the Heat did this without Bam Adebayo.
yeah.
He's in a walking boot.
I'm surprised you didn't come in here. Talk about Nico.
Oh.
Hey,
Wow.
the thing that it was hilarious, that little bleep eating grin he gave when he shot it from the logo. Almost, he's like,
I'm gonna try and not look at Eric Spoelstra. Don't look at me, Spo. That was Dan. Did you see that shot that Nico took?
that didn't hit nothing.
He was on a heater during this game, and then he just decided to take a double step back from nearly 30 feet, and it hit nothing.
Heat check.
An absolute
no.
heat check.
It hit nothing, and it was like I think it was a television timeout.
Oh my god!
So we had to go back to the bench. Like, oh my goodness.
it was crazy. But the Heat beat Portland. Portland has been killing it.
Yeah.
Portland's beaten the Thunder. They beat the Lakers. They beat Denver. They've beaten everybody in the West. They come in here, Miami Heat. It was a great game. Great back and forth between these two teams.
I mean,
Great back and forth between these
did
teams.
it not look like that was going to be a blowout again in the beginning?
Well, the other way.
Yeah.
The other way. It started the opposite. Well, the Friday's game was crazy, okay, because the Heat broke a record, 53 points in the first quarter. And you're just like, well, this only has one way to go. Because that was
third quarter.
That was incredible. And of course, like all of the baskets dried up in the second quarter. But they could not miss. I mean, it ended. It was like it was like Oprah. Everybody got a 3. Fontecchio got a 3. Dru Smith got a 3. Wiggins got a 3. And they finished with 53 points in the first quarter. It was all eradicated by the time we got to halftime.
Which is crazy.
But then in the fourth quarter, Jaime Jaquez Jr. Oh my God. He embarrassed not 1, but 2 Hornets rookies. He snatched Buddy's ankles at the wing, drove past him, and slammed it on that giant intangibles that they got. What a play by Jaime Jaquez.
Jaquez faking the pass. He put James down and then cracks it on Colt Britter. Jaime Jaquez Jr. How dare you?
Oh, give me the 10th letter of the alphabet any day of the week, Amy.
Wow. That was a play. He has been incredible this year. He has been incredible. But he was absolutely bullying the Hornets, but that play to cap it off there on Friday night, and mind you, obviously an emotional night. Eric Spoelstra's first game after his house was burnt down, has his kids up there with him at the pregame press conference, Leroy. And then afterwards, he was just like, he was asking, like, what would you want to do? And he's like, ideally, I'd like to go home. And you're just like, damn. All of a sudden, it's just like it just hits you because you're like, oh, this is all. I gotta figure this out afterwards. But what a performance by Jaime Jaquez Jr. Norman Powell, what a godsend. I can't believe this. We got this guy for peanuts. Why didn't they want him?
No, it's not.
Why didn't they want him?
It's not a matter of wanting him. like it's one of those deals where you figure out how much he's going to be worth, and you don't want him to go walk for free because you know if you let it get to that point, somebody's going to offer him more money than you want to give him.
Yeah, but
Simple
wouldn't you
as
have,
that.
even if that's the case, like you got Kevin Love and Kyle Anderson for him, wouldn't you just ride it out?
No, that's kind of
That's literally getting nothing for
but
him.
but that
Hey,
like
thank you.
to some teams, and you hear this in all sports. I mean, we had the same situation with now we get draft picks, a third rounder, but we had the same thing with JP. Like trying to figure out what you were going to have to pay him versus him being able to walk.
Yes, but you also have to make those decisions. Like, remember they did that with Calais last year because they were kind of in the race, and they're like, do we trade him? Do we not trade him? Like, if I was the Clippers, I would have been like, I mean, we got to keep. First of all, you got James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. They are not making it through a season. Like, I would have just had that
I think
insurance.
surprisingly, we make fun of James Harden. He doesn't miss a boatload of games.
He's got a hamstring injury coming up somewhere.
You know it's coming.
It'll pop up somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, not pop.
But Norman Powell, my God, this dude is just such a dynamite scorer.
Yeah.
And he's vibes, dude. And he's vibes.
He just got good vibes.
He's just there. He's
did you like the shimmy?
Oh, did I like the shit?
Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you
No,
do the shimmy with it?
too embarrassing for me to do that. You know, you got the moobs sticking out. I can't do it like he does with the tight t-shirt. You know, I can't do that. But I did love it. I did love it. I love that he was there playing around with Nico in the winner's circle afterwards. It's fine. I'm just so happy for him. I'm happy. This team is so enjoyable to watch what they're doing, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This was Spo on Nico's big game against Portland.
I liked his energy. I liked his intent. He was assertive, aggressive on both sides of the court. You can choose to float or you can choose to insert your will on a game, and it's not about like how many points you score. It's about imposing your will on a game, and you felt his will on the game. I gave him a hard time that last, ISO. He did a double step back, James Harden, 3. I would have liked to see what happened if he imposed his will on that possession. I think that's a growth opportunity. He hasn't been in that situation very often where we just say, open, you create a play for us. But I think he would have gotten into the paint and made the right play. But I just like the assertiveness, tonight.
I love it from him because he obviously needed it. He's had a little bit of a tough start to the season, but I think one of the things you're going to wonder with Bam out is like who is going to take advantage of this opportunity. And I think that he was there when they needed him. They needed that aggression from him, and he had some willy-nilly plays where he's like throwing the ball into the stands for sure. I think he had 6 turnovers in the game, but I finally liked him trying to make things happen. Didn't feel like he was hesitating.
I think that's like you need people on your team like that.
Did get teed up though.
Huh?
Got teed up.
You need people on your team like you need people that are going to be aggressive. That they're lightning in a bottle, and then you have to just kind of have them avoid the mistakes. But you got to work through that. That's one of the things I get irritated about with Kalel, right? Sometimes you got to coach them through those moments.
Yeah.
Whether it's hard or whatever. But at some point, it's going to be a time in the season or a game where you're going to need the best version of Kalel. And if you've never forced him to play that way during a game, who's to say he's going to be able to respond to it?
I think that he's done a good job the last couple of games. Like he has started off slow, but I do think that his second stint, he's done a lot better. I thought that, this past game, he was getting a lot of loose balls. He was getting a lot of rebounds. So I think we are seeing some of that with him. It's just, a matter if we can get him out of the gate with it. But he was, they needed that because Klingon was having a good performance.
He's a moose.
Yeah, he's a moose.
He's just pushing Kalel and pushing Nico all around.
But he responded strong in that game. So
right.
I liked that from Kalel. And then I wish nothing against having you here, Dan Day. We love you, but I wish Frogboy was here just so I could yell at him for how he treated Dru Smith.
Yeah.
I wish I could just have him on the phone right now so I could yell at him for how he's treated Dru Smith. Because let me tell you something about Dru Smith. This dude's a needle mover.
he's not in there to score 30.
He is.
Like, do you know why he's there? He's a menace to the other team's offense.
Does he steal like 2 possessions a game where he's just in the backcourt and like takes the basketball because they're not paying attention because he's just locked in at all times? And this frog boy had the audacity to kick him while he's down. Well, not anymore, frog boy. You're going to answer for your Dru Smith crimes. One day, when you decide to show up, because you know who always shows up? Dru Smith, unlike you. Ridiculous. That's fueled by deuces. Stay on the lily pad. Crazy. I love it, though. Team is playing great. This was Norman Powell after the Portland win.
Just for me, talking to them mentally, young guys, they worry about the other things, the missed shots, the turnovers. They get upset when they don't make a play that they feel like they should shot or pass. They're very selfless guys, but they get down on themselves a little bit, especially Nico. So just staying in his ear throughout the course of the game, before and after. Keeping them positive and not focused on the mistakes. I told him. After the first time out, I don't want to see his body language go down when he makes a bad play, turnover, missed shot, or whatever. Like, stay even kill. It's a long game, and he's too talented for that. And I thought he did a great job tonight, staying with it in attack mode, reading the game, getting to his spots, and making the plays that were in front of him.
Norman Powell, leader. Wow. Well, tonight's a big one. You got the Cavs in town. Obviously, they put the Miami Heat. They spiked them into the ground in the playoff series. So if the Heat can get no Bam tonight, still dealing with that toe in a walking boot.
You believe me yet?
I'm very scared.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. There's a few things that
Christmas?
I've experienced firsthand.
Christmas.
You don't know.
Thanksgiving.
You don't know because guess what? You can't walk around and play on a boot. You got to put a shoe on. And once you try to squeeze that shoe on around that toe, you might not be able to walk.
How about Asia Wilson's making fun of him on Threads about the boot?
Yeah. That's what happens.
I mean, you can't look cool in a boot.
No.
It's too bulky. You look like a cyborg.
Nope. But guess what? If you try to be uncool without that boot and you step on that toe, you'll be like, where the boot? Where the boot? Give me the boot.
Yeah, the last person I remember doing that, Frogboy, who tried to cure himself.
He limped around for 7 weeks for an injury that should have lasted 2 or 3 weeks. Idiot. There you go. Hard-headed.
Take a break. Good job by the Heat. They're back at it tonight, 7:30 from the Kaseya Center. It'll be boots on the ground. And you got your coverage here, 6:15 pre-Heat. So Lana and Tommy Tag will get you going. We're back after this. Buddy, Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Sports Talk WQAM presented by Paramount Plus. You can't count on much, but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long. Visit ParamountPlus.com to get started today. Dolphins improved to 3-7.
Woohoo!
Well, it does feel good. I hate
does.
that team. I hate that. You know what I like though? I saw this Champ Kelly walking out of the. I saw him walking out of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
No ball cap on his stupid suit. That's a start, Dan Day.
Hey, not to get too far ahead of ourselves. Next 3 games: Commanders without Jaden Daniels, the Saints, and a Pittsburgh team that looks awful.
Understand. They also played the Browns, and you had the same conversation. So
We've had this conversation
Right.
before. Yes.
So it's
And
not like
and the Panthers.
it's not like maybe they're looking at us and saying, maybe they're looking at the Dolphins and going, huh, we got the Dolphins next week. We can get some get right.
I don't think we're allowed. Look,
The slump buster never realizes they're the slump buster.
Yep. we do have a Jets game in there though. Man, nobody.
Oh yeah, I
showed up.
forgot about that too.
Nobody showed up to that Jets game yesterday.
Who just beat the Browns?
Dude, what are you guys gonna do with this Dylan Gabriel? He's not very good.
Look, so I've been called every name, kind of like you do. With when you're having conversations with stupid people, they aren't listening to what you're saying. They're hearing what you want to hear. And so what I said was, it's the coach's job to win, right? If he thinks Dylan Gabriel gives him the best chance to win, that's who he'll have in it. I said, I don't know why he's in there above Shedeur. I said, forget where they got drafted. Once you get drafted, it's about football after that. Anybody who thinks, oh, he's only playing because he's a third rounder and Shedeur is, again, stupid. Okay? Because guess what? In Seattle, Russell Wilson got drafted and they paid somebody $25 million and he never played a play.
Matt Flynn. So it's about winning. And I wish people would understand that. So I'm guessing the coach staff thinks that Dylan Gabriel is better, which is saying a lot and not a lot, right? It's not saying a lot about your options, and it's saying a lot about who's behind him. Now, when we watch Shedeur, and I've said this to you since they were in college, I said, to me, I would go with Cam Ward because I've seen Cam Ward make on-time throws. Drop back, plant his foot, throw the ball, read the defense, boom, 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 boom. I haven't seen it as much with Shedeur. Maybe it's because I haven't seen as many games. Now, when I watch him in the preseason, what does everybody say? Oh, he's able to run around and make plays. Well, to a coach, yes, they want a quarterback who can make plays, but they also don't want you passing up plays that are there because you can't read the defense. I don't know how much is that. I don't know how much of it is he's not good, but that was my view based on what I had seen before then. Everybody's flipping out. Oh, you just this is what I mean about the Shedeur hate. All right, dude. Okay. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's not what I said. But we can see coaches make stubborn decisions from time to time. I thought that happened last year with Terry Rozier. Like, I thought that Spo was playing Terry Rozier way too long, almost like he was trying to make something work out because you gave up so much for him.
Yeah, but the other thing is that sometimes coaches get in their mind, I know this guy can do it. I just need to coach him up, which is kind of contradicting what I'm saying when he's dealing with Khalil. Because soon as the first sign of disappointment, he rips him out.
Yep.
So maybe that is it. I don't know, but they're both, listen, one's drafted in the 3rd round, one's drafted in the 5th round. You know what that says to me? Both of them need development. So if you're going to jam them and force them both to have to play at this early in their career, you got another DTR situation from last year, Dorian Thompson Robinson.
Yep.
Right? Last year. He wasn't ready to play, but you threw him in there, and now I can't find him.
Did they have that running back? Was he hurt yesterday or something? What happened?
Who?
The dude who ran all over the Dolphins. Junkins.
Yeah.
He played yesterday?
Yeah.
So anyway, Dan Day, I don't know if I could chalk any of these up, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
they lost to the Browns.
No, I
31-6.
just said those are the opponents ahead of us.
Hey, did
Once again, we're jumping to conclusions. I said, just look out. We got these teams ahead of us.
all right. Hey, how about the I'm surprised you didn't hit us with the sealer on up right away.
I'm very happy for him. It's been a tough year for him, and also they never sacked that quarterback, so I was happy that they were able to bring him down.
Ooh, he got him good too.
He
No
got him good.
slipping, no slip. He had the jaws of life
Because
around
it
him.
isn't like he did have like 2 of those stupid plays where he completely reverses field and you can't catch him.
Dude, there's nothing worse than seeing the quarterback reverse field back and forth and seeing the fat guys getting tired on both sides.
Yeah, I could
It's
see
just,
Zach
like,
Sealer like, oh
exhausted.
no, like he's running. He just, I almost had him, but this kind of goes to my point. That's annoying about Josh Allen is like the guy is the most unbreakable thing in the league, and yet we treat him like he's a little baby. Like Bradley Chubb, that was a great sack that he had him. He jumped on him like a pit bull on a pork chop, and then they're like taunting.
Right.
Kidding me? I would taunt too. It's impossible to tackle him.
No.
And you're like, he does a little dance, and they're like, oh, he kind of was over him a little bit too much. Yeah, because you have to climb a ladder to get over him when he's on the ground.
I mean, the craziest thing was it's like, hey, buddy, we're 2-7. Anytime something good happens, we're gonna
Did
celebrate.
you see that celebration in the locker room? Did you watch it yesterday?
No.
The Dolphins were surfing in towel carts after the game. Let me get this for you so you can see this. It was ridiculous behavior after winning. But I understand that.
But keep in mind, it's not that they won. It's that they beat that team.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like they beat that team. Like I'm more than sure if I was 1-7 or 1-8 and we beat Pittsburgh when I was playing.
The surfing in the towel carts. I've never seen that move. They were very happy. Very happy.
Hey,
They had some crazy stats during that game, too.
that's like more energy than they had during the game.
Yeah.
Like, where's all that energy?
I don't know. I love that Mike McDaniel always has to go on a stool, too, to speak to people.
I mean, hey, can he pull his pants down at least?
Nope, that's his look. Is it true that he went to Elbo Room? Is that a real picture? Because I can't believe the internet anymore.
Oh, he was driving.
Somebody caught a picture, alleged picture of Mike McDaniel driving by Elbo Room to rub the salt in Bills fans' wounds.
Oh, some jukebox said, Leroy, it's simple as this. It's like Fonz finally beating you. That ain't gonna happen.
D Pinzon says, surfing in towel carts is what you do when the Papa shot is gone. Fair point. He's right. He is. That is what you don't.
I saw some crazy penalties get called. Like, at what point are these officials going to say, you know what, let them play a little bit, right? Like that, let them have fun.
Oh,
Like-
I couldn't believe they called taunting. I was like, are you kidding me? Like,
Right.
what do you mean taunting? Like first of all, he ran away from him skipping like a child.
He coach said that's an AI pick. I'm taking a master class in AI.
I wish it. Look, I don't know if it's AI or not. It probably is AI. It's a great picture.
Well, because wait, here's where you know. So first they take the picture of Mike McDaniel, right? And then he takes a picture with Mike McDaniel still in the same position, but now he's in the picture. Like, that can't be real.
I don't know.
Did he wait that long?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Well, if he was sitting there being like, if he was peacocking a little right by the
Yeah.
beach.
It's funny because there was a lot of like kind of upsets yesterday.
Yeah, Saints beat the
Saints-
Panthers.
Saints beat the Panthers.
What'd you think of Tyler Shuck, Dan Day?
He's all right. Pretty good. I mean, it's still hard to tell. They're so young and, well, not young, but
So bad.
early in his career, he's got such bad talent around. But
Olave's good though. At least they have like there's a lot of teams that have terrible quarterbacks that have weapons around them, so it kind of hides it a little bit.
Mhm.
The Browns got nothing. They got no wide receiver. Judy can't separate from that wall.
He's cooked.
It's just, I don't know. He can catch, but he's never been the guy who, like, when you think of, oh, that guy gets open, never been that guy.
Steve says, I think he teabagged Allen. I don't think it was long enough to qualify.
No, why isn't Allen even in the picture?
That's why he's dragging all over him. Like, I get it. But he kind of he jumped on him. Like it was a jump tackle. I thought they were going to get him for like a high hit. I was like, oh, this is another ridiculous one. So I thought they were going to get him for hitting high, but he gets him down and they were like taunting. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? Get out of here.
Al Mackey said, I don't trust Leroy's assessment of anything tech related. Hitting the A gap, yeah. Deciphering AI, no chance.
I don't know if it's
I was just reading, Al Mackey. I didn't do it.
I don't know if it's AI or not. I'm really not sure.
That's what who said it? I just read it. Jukebox said it.
Heat Colt said it.
Heat Colt said it. He's in the AI, so I took his word for it. Go figure. Like, yeah, somebody says they're into that. I'm gonna take their word for it.
Crazy. But anyway, yeah, Schmeathan, typical for Schmeathan to come in here. He goes,
Chubbs jumped on him like a spider monkey.
He did. He jumped on him like a monkey on a cupcake. He's just like he got it. Crazy, dude. But it was like, from my standpoint, I thought that it just happened because he jumped on Josh Allen, and that's where they were going to call it.
No,
but they called taunting, and I'm like, but he's far away. Like, you don't like.
Don't the guy have to be in the picture? Oh, he has to be facing somebody or in somebody's face.
Taunting is supposed to be in somebody's face. If he was pelvic thrusting over him, okay, too much. That's a swag penalty.
Yeah,
that's a swag penalty. That's too much. Bradley Chubb doing a sack and then doing his celebration far away from Josh Allen. That's the opposite of taunting. That's minding your business. He didn't do anything to him. Yeah. But again, it's Josh Allen. You have to protect him. Reminded me of remember when
he can protect himself.
Remember when Jalen Phillips was like just near Justin Herbert a couple of years ago, and they called that roughing the passer on him, and he was like, he was like, nope, roughing the passer. They protect.
No, by the way, what happened to one quarterback? They laid it on the ground and they still called it.
Dude, speaking of quarterbacks getting protected, this Jaxson Dart, did you see that hit that he took yesterday? A matter of time for him.
Well, like, it takes young guys a couple of times before they realize that I can't play like that.
They said they've tested him for concussions 4 times this season already. Jaxson Dart.
Dude, that was a bad one. He got face planted. That was not great.
Oh, remember was it 1 or 2? Was 1, 2, or 3 hip pumps? Remember he said, I get 3. I think he got fined $15,000.
I know. He did 0 yesterday, Rico Dowdle.
Yeah.
He scored, and then he just was like, he just sat like this. And then he ran off.
Like, yeah, man. He said, no. It's 3 pumps, you get fined. 2 pumps, you don't get fined.
Dade South says, I think it's because he rubbed his Chubb all over Allen's face getting up. Where is he supposed to go? What is he?
Now, you know what?
I don't know. I don't understand this. So hold on.
You know why? You know why that didn't happen? Because there was no fighting.
That would have been a fight.
There would have been a fight. I'm telling you, dude, you don't know how, like, I'd rather be spit on.
Don't you think,
than a guy walking over me.
So if he jumps on you, like, what is he supposed to do? Roll this way? What is he supposed to do?
I don't know. It's like the things defensive guys have to do to make sure they don't rough the passer. Like, they'll hit him and they'll go. Like, I mean, or like, you put yourself in harm's way. If you run at a quarterback, he throws the ball, you got to go.
I'm just glad it wasn't a close game at that point, because if it was and that would have cost the Dolphins, I would have lost. I legitimately don't think I would have watched football anymore.
I think, you know what?
I might have written a letter.
There is nothing. There's nothing that was going to happen at the end of that game to put them back in it.
No.
Nothing.
No.
They say, Leroy, I thought spit was the highest level. Leroy, you said it. Yeah, but I got to tell you, I've seen more fights start off with the old junk rub over the top. Like the guy walking over top and then celebrating over you. That seems to get it going too.
I will say everybody in the trade rumors played really well yesterday. Everybody. There was Waddle rumors before the game. They were like, the Bills almost traded for him. And I was like, oh, dude, I couldn't have. If we would have gotten the news, like, bad enough that they would have traded Jalen, but if they would have traded him to the Bills.
Well, you can't be, can you honestly be picky at that point?
I think they said, didn't I see a report yesterday that the Cowboys put a poison pill in the Micah Parsons trade? Maybe this was a fake trade. I don't know. They put some kind of a clause in the Micah Parsons trade that he can't be traded to the Eagles. And I was like, that's real? You could do that?
How about
They're like, we're not going to get Giants.
I might be a little off on this, but it's pretty accurate. They when Wes Welker he wasn't franchised. He was, what's the one underneath franchise?
I don't know.
Transition. And when the New England Patriots offered him a contract, they put a stipulation in the contract that if he played over a certain amount of games in Florida in 1 year, that he would get a big bonus.
Oh.
And so that's why one of the reasons why the Dolphins didn't match it.
Yeah, this was Schefter. Schefter tweeted out yesterday. Just double check. It's not Schnarfner. ESPN sources: Micah Parsons' trade to the Packers included a poison pill that the Cowboys inserted to block a deal in the near future to the Eagles. So I'm assuming like there's probably like the next 3 years he can't be an Eagle or something like that.
No, that's not. What if they do it? Listen,
I don't know what the
I don't know. Wait, 3-team trade?
I don't have the details. I just read that tweet yesterday. We were on the air on Game Day Uncensored when I read that. I was like, oh, that's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing.
I think the Dolphins, it happened to the Dolphins with Wes Welker.
We'll take a break. Even with his win, it's still just a regular old second hour next. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. To start off this hour, letting you know that the Miami Heat are offering fans value deals like $60 pizza deal, 4 pizzas, chips, waters, and a $40 hot dog deal for hot dogs, popcorn, and drinks. Grab-and-go stands at the 400 level. They also got $3 sodas, $8 beers, $3 snacks, and kids can enjoy a $15 Bernie meal with a hot dog or chicken nuggets, a souvenir cup, fruit snacks, and a silicone bracelet. For more information on food and beverage deals, visit KaseyaCenter.com. The Heat announcing this weekend Vice Nights are back. The black Vice jerseys make their debut, I believe, Wednesday against the Cavaliers.
Which ones do you like the most?
Those are my favorite.
I like the white.
Those are my favorite. I like the black. I'm a fan of the black. It goes black, white, blue. Then we get a little froggy. Got a little froggy with the mixed. But I feel like Nike got greedy. That's what it was.
Well, I mean, they are the most popular jerseys.
They're the best. They are the best. So those will be back on
Black Vice
Wednesday.
looks like the uniforms the Dolphins wore. Or the Canes. Who wore the black that's supposed to be blue?
That was the Dolphins. That was the Dolphins.
So
But
that's what the Vice, that's what.
But they did it first, and they did it better, and they didn't try and
Right.
lie and tell us it was blue.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They look like they put on Heat Vice jerseys.
Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. The Dolphins beat the Bills 30-13. Tua Tagovailoa, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. The arm punts. Arm punts. I tell you, I was I did you get a little mad the way the game started with the Alec Ingold false start and then calling timeout?
It wasn't a false start though.
Well, it was like a legal formation, or
No,
it was just
they
a bad
called it
call.
a false start. They ran the same play 3 other times. Like he was going in motion.
Somebody moved.
They said it was him. He
I know.
started his motion. And
I
they
thought
stopped.
it was offsides when they
No.
called it, and then it was Savai'i Naya. I was like, oh, it's gonna be on Savai'i Naya, but they called it first play.
He was going. He started motion, and they stopped the play. He said he was going in motion. Now, maybe he flinched before that.
Mm.
But first of all, we have a rule. Even if you start early, if you just keep shuffling sideways, it looks like motion. But if you're actually going backwards, because he wasn't going towards the line of scrimmage, he was going away from it.
Mm.
I don't understand how.
Well, then after that, then Mike McDaniel called timeout.
Because the clock here, when they called it and they brought it back 5 yards, the clock started counting from 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait a minute, doesn't it go back to 25? So I said that beforehand, and then time ran out, and I'm like, whoa.
Then we ended with the arm punt. So it wasn't a great start. It wasn't smooth, but defense held up. Great game by the defense.
Defense played well.
Defense balled out yesterday. Minka
Defense
Fitzpatrick,
played well.
probably his best game as a Dolphin. He
Yep.
played really great.
Yep. Brooks is all over the place. Oh, my goodness.
Man, Jordan Brooks. Like, I know this
Jordan
has not been a good season. It's impossible not to root for Jordan Brooks.
That he is the one bright spot on that side of the ball. Wow, he threw a Tua pass.
He really did. Like,
like who you like?
what a great punch!
Yeah.
Look, what a great. And by the way, you can see him. That must hurt.
Huh?
I think he got armed too. Because
when they miss, like they only show you when they hit. Somebody's punching that thing and they miss, and you get like a rib shot. I had to start wearing pants.
Maybe I missed it. Dan Day, did you see? Because he said he was keeping receipts. Did you see Jordan Poyer do anything yesterday for the Buffalo Bills?
Yeah, he got a tackle or 2 in there. I saw him in there.
Oh my
Saw him
goodness.
tackle the grass. He was left in the dust by Devon Achane.
Oh my goodness, that's brutal.
It's got to be. I mean, trying to catch him is just got to be like,
No, the problem is that the trying to catch him is not the problem. Trying to chase him knowing you're not going to catch him while trying to look good for TV is what is, it's like you see all the offensive linemen running on a pick six.
It should be just like a pitcher giving up a meatball. Be like, you know where this is going.
Right.
Just you don't even look. You just give me the next ball. You know it's gone. It's 400 feet. I got no shot.
What
Yeesh.
went wrong? Why
What went
does
wrong?
something have to go wrong?
What went wrong? He's faster than everybody. What do you mean what went wrong? He's been doing this all year.
There it is. They're the worst team in Buffalo at rushing the football. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Jeez. Just leaving him in the dust.
I have never had a touchdown where I could slow down when I got to the 5. I was wide open. Look at this. Woo.
Patrick Paul knew. Got the hand up. Whew. That was something. Mike McDaniel. Michael. Nobody calls him that. Mike McDaniel. After the game, there was this was him on the Waddle and Achane rumors.
Yeah, I mean, I think our team's decision. Fortunately, I'm part of the team, and so I'm happy with our collective decision. But that's, again, I think it's frustrating every trade deadline to me, because I think there's like 30% of the information is reported realistically. Like, that is very, very normal to have people check in if you have a losing record. That's pretty much the autopilot of the entire National Football League. Is you try to see if there's anybody willing to jump into let go of their best players. So I think with our record at 2-7 at the time, 10 times out of 10 you're going to get calls on every player that you have that other teams want. So I think the main thing is that we were I've never once thought about those dudes not as a Dolphin, and it's only healthy business not to turn your phone off. But I mean, I think it's pretty status quo. I wish they reported every person that was inquired about across the league, and it would dilute that as a headline.
Dan Day, what was the question?
I was talking about Jalen Waddle and Devon Achane trade rumors.
Okay.
It was cool. I yesterday people were trying to make fun of him. I was like, he answered the question, man. It's not that big of a deal. He said if they were more transparent.
Eventually.
Did you see? Was that the wide receiver coach doing the worm in the locker room?
I don't know who that guy was. He was in red, and everybody else was in uniform.
Well,
so.
it might be a coordinator. Usually coordinators are wearing.
I think that's the wide receiver coach. He was. Look, I'm happy that they have a good moment, and honestly, look, they haven't beaten this team in I think 1,100 days. They haven't beaten the Bills. They had some crazy Bills stats yesterday against the AFC East. It was the largest deficit the Bills have had to the Dolphins, I think, since 2016.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's an insane stat.
I mean,
and then I think, did they say it was their first first 2-score loss since 2018 to a division opponent?
It
was something like that. It was like,
what makes it crazy is that, you know what? All those stats they see too. So they're like, let's just go and get this dub down in Florida and do what we got to do. But yeah, man, like I always, this could happen any week.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you just have to keep, doing the things that, like, the one thing about football that is nerve-wracking is that nobody cares about the win on Sunday. They just look forward to the win next Sunday. And just fans own, like, it just keeps going. So you never, if you take one team for granted, it'll come back and get you. I remember we was 15-1. You know who our loss was to?
Falcons?
Worse. No, the Falcons, we lost in the playoffs. That was our second
to the
loss.
Bucs?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Think about that. When they were terrible.
Not the good ones.
Not the good ones. Now, the Tampa Bay's always been good defensively. And every time, everybody who's played them say, hey, this is going to be tougher than you think. They are a very physical team. And guess what?
O-Town says, dude, we're 5 games behind 500. We're 4. Second of all, look, it's the Bills. Okay, if they did this against the Browns, which they lost to the Browns, but if they did this to, if they did this to the Saints, I would get it. Like no celebration. But there is a satisfaction of seeing all those road fans come down here, and they didn't even. It wasn't even a close win. They didn't eke it out. They throttled them, and the Bills played terrible. It was great.
Now,
the only disappointing part right now is that the Patriots have a control over this division. I also hate them. So there are no good guys there. But look, if they're gonna go on a run here, I will say the one thing that looks like it may be starting to round the bases a little bit.
The young guys
in the defense. Like maybe there's something here. Maybe, because Achane, he's been having this season. He's been amazing. Tua, he was fine. He was good yesterday. He had some really good throws.
Punts.
And then it's but this offense has been carried by Devon Achane for the most part.
Mm-hmm. So get him open. That's
you know
what? In just the same way they did with Tyreek, the same find creative ways to move him around the field and get him some.
Line
now,
played good
I tell
yesterday.
you what also helps. I tell you what absolutely helps what they're doing. They go 2-back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they put Achane in the slot. Because if you go 2-back, put Achane in the slot, and they come in nickel to cover Achane, treat him like a slot receiver, you run the football. If they come out and they go regular and put a linebacker over him, then you pass it. And so that advantage has created some difficulties for the defense. The thing that pisses me off, and I'm telling you now, preempted, pissed off, is that next week, Mike McDaniel's going to sit Tua like a statue in the back.
No, just don't do that. You can't do that.
That's what he did it the last time.
Do that.
When we were talking about how great it was to have the big offensive lineman, the extra offensive lineman, the 2 running backs to kind of create mismatches with Achane and some of the other guys.
Brunskill loves that role, the extra lineman. He loves doing it.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, ooh.
Come in the game.
I like every play they got announced. Such and such is ineligible for the a referee has to hate that.
Well,
no, he has to announce it. It's like checks and balances.
Right, but every play the referee has to be like, number 67 has reported as eligible. Next play, number 67 has reported as number 67. Oh, God.
We'll take a break. Back with more for this. All right, welcome back, everybody.
If you don't understand Florida, you would know that.
Fix your camera, Leroy. Welcome back, everybody. Canes. They did not cover, but they beat up Syracuse 38-10.
Cost me a 305 parlay.
It's a lot of points. Dude. That was a lot of points.
I knew it was. Here,
it's a lot of points.
Can I just say this? And I want you guys to just kind of, in your mind, review all these games with me. Because it has the same kind of way it starts. Now, when you're playing a top 5 team, when you're playing a top 10 team, when you're playing a nationally televised game, right? This gets hidden. All season, they have started these games feeling other teams out. We're just going to run. We're going to be aggressive. We're not aggressive. We're going to be physical.
Especially
we're going to do this.
Once we got to the Florida State game, for sure.
Right. And in all of these moments, when they've gotten behind, not necessarily the coaches, but the players start pressing. So then you have more mistakes. You have this. So, like, every game, no matter who you play, no matter how good the opponent is, they have never just got right after somebody. They've always felt their way into the game. So that eventually they pull away at the end. But if the other team, see, when you play another team that their coach says, if we match their physicality, we can keep up with them,
mm-hmm.
and then they match your physicality and you don't come out, you're empowering that other team. You're making them feel like we belong here. And then something could happen in the second half, which happened against Louisville, right? Where you then are being bullied by a team that you thought you were going to bully. I'm just curious as to, am I the only one that sees every game starts off with no intention of really doing anything?
Yeah, I think especially since the Florida State game, these games have been starting very lethargic for the Canes.
Right. Like, well, yeah, when they played Florida State, they were, look, we know where we're going. We're going into a hornet's nest. We know we got to play this way. They're a ranked team. They're really good. We got to all stop, no stops. We're coming out full go, right? And you start that game off fast and you keep it going. They don't do it. You're asking for trouble because you're going to make mistakes during the course of a game.
Well, especially because, like, the last two ones that they've won like this at home is like Stanford. For whatever reason, they were in a tussle with Stanford in the first half. They wore them down. They beat them down in the second half. This one, kind of the same feel. Got very tricky. Throwing it to Maui Noah. I like that. I love fat guy touchdowns. They're fun.
Hey, he certainly seemed to be enjoying it.
He really was enjoying it.
We got Carson Beck catching a touchdown pass.
Yep. Malachi Toney threw a touchdown pass to Carson Beck.
And then Noah said he was more excited to hit someone than catch a touchdown. That's why when he caught it, you saw he kind of paused.
That's a lie.
There was nobody in front of him.
Oh, you mean like when he got the touchdown?
He wanted to truck someone. He said, I would rather have trucked someone than scored the touchdown.
All right.
I don't know.
That's what you say. Hey, Dan,
he looked pretty happy to me.
Dan, I'm going to tell you right now. That's what you say after you scored the touchdown.
Of course.
But yeah, these ACC games, it has been frustrating since we started this conference play.
Come on. Especially now when you got to impress. Because guess what? If you got to be, if a team, if the, who is it? The CHP committee. If they have to decide between you and another team, all they're going to talk about all these slow-ass starts you've had and how you struggled in the first half against all these teams you should just be pounded. So, yeah, man. Come on. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's their own fault. Like, it has nothing to do with how good they are or how talented they are. It's just how they slow roll into all these games. You know what? Open it up once. That's why some teams look so good with the first 10, 15 plays.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. They didn't have CJ Daniels. Like they did have a lot of injuries in this game. Like I'm not trying to make excuses.
I'm
for
talking
them,
about
but
the games as a whole.
I get it.
Not just this last game.
But this last one in particular, like they had, like the reason they're probably getting so tricky is a lot. Like Fletcher wasn't out there. They didn't have JoJo Trader.
What is he doing? Is he playing badminton or football?
And then Schmieden says, Carson Beck, most unlikable Canes player in 25 years, such a whiny baby. Yeah, I don't love his sideline antics. It's not. And look, that was the knock on him.
Unless if they were undefeated, we wouldn't be having that conversation about him.
But that's the thing, though, is everybody says when adversity hits or a little bit, like Carson Beck's not the greatest with that stuff. Like he's not.
Yeah, it could
he's
be.
not as foxhole as Cam Ward is. You know, he's got a little bit of a face to him. You know,
Right.
it's he doesn't bad body language. That's what he's got. You know, like that's just what it is.
Yeah. All right.
That's what it is. But it's Syracuse. Like they're no great shakes. Their coach is very cocky. I mean, oh my God.
Man, he does more smiling than just. Yeah,
he was.
But you know what?
Froggy.
I'm not mad at him because here's why. How else are you going to get a bunch of young men to overachieve? And the way you do that is you go out there like you got the best damn team, so they think it. They don't, but
you can't out handshake Michael Irvin. It's not going to happen though. Like you're not going to win that. You're not going to win. You're not going to win that that standoff between him.
I know, especially when he been sweating.
He's dude. Wow.
Mike been sweating.
It's just
oh my goodness.
NC State this week for the Canes 3:30 at home, and then they finish with Virginia Tech on the road, and then Pitt.
Boy, it's gonna get chilly. It's gonna be chilly
For those games, yeah.
No, it'll be perfect. Well, it'll be cool for South Florida. It won't it'll be in the low 80s. I would say low 80s, and then it'll cool off during the course of the day because it'll probably be dark by the time the game ends. But I'm talking about tomorrow morning, 50, 60,
It's supposed
50.
to be brisk.
Brisk.
Get the Bills down here. Now they'll be all happy.
I don't think it would have mattered.
Did you watch the Pinks this weekend, Dan Day? How did you watch? I saw that they won 4-0 over Nashville. How'd they look?
Yeah, taking care of business. That's what you'd expect Messi to do. He got a brace, 2 goals, 2 assists. Kind of just put the team on his shoulders and said, "Okay, I'll be the great one and make sure we get to the next round." Now they have off like 2 weeks until the next game. Yeah, this MLS playoffs, they need to fix that thing. It's nasty.
That what?
Dude,
There's 3 weeks to do this one.
There's nothing like
what is the championship?
Just being
Christmas?
forgotten.
They're taking a 2-week break until they do the quarterfinals, basically.
Why? I don't understand. So it's like 2 weeks off, and then it's single elimination.
Yes.
So they got to win 3 more.
Yes, to win the MLS Cup.
And is there any bye week between the championship, or is this the last
like
bye?
I said, we may finish this thing in January. I don't know. I got to look at the bracket.
That's how soccer is, though.
Like
you'll play a game and get it.
In other countries, they don't do that, man.
No, because that's all they have.
Soccer takes its time.
Here,
Panthers lost. I watched that on Saturday night. That goalie for the Sharks was shutting us down. It was 2-1 filthy the entire third period. I thought the Cats were going to break through. They had a couple of power plays.
Right.
By the way, Jonah Gadjovich, another injury, Leroy. Jonah Gadjovich out 3 months.
Ooh.
So we now have Gadjovich, Nosek, Kulikov. Barkey was at the Heat game, but he's still got. I think the person who's closest to coming back is probably Kachuk, but we haven't really heard anything on him. Cats are bad. They got one more game in Vegas. Maybe miss Vegas. Cats got Vegas tomorrow. I tell you one thing though, that damn arena scares the hell out of you when you're staying in New York, because it goes like, what is happening? Knights just scored.
Hey, remember we made a mistake of going to the little pre-game.
Yep.
They have a little restaurant.
Yep.
Right, like on the way to the game, and we made a mistake of eating there because it's connected to New York. It was so packed.
Yeah. We'll take a break. Leroy's game balls and game bums next.
This guy's a ball.
Oh, hop in your towel carts and gather around the locker room. Leroy Horde, it's time for him to hand out his game balls and game bums. What do you got for us, Leroy?
One, my game ball is I'm torn because Saturday I watched one of the best endings to a football game, and this man Mendoza is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like, but people don't realize the throw in the back of the end zone, he threw it almost at the crossbar. And that guy went up, got it, caught it,
Very
looked
impressive.
down, put his feet in. But I got to give it to Devon A-Chain.
Man, he's good.
Because
He is good.
without even trying, and for reasons he can't explain, he now has a football team on his back.
Yep.
Right? And he's been awesome. I just hope that they don't screw it up. But I almost have to. Wow, somebody said, Mendoza's backup is his brother.
Oh, yeah? They're like the who are the kickers?
Kicking Grammaticas.
The Grammaticas and who are
Yeah.
the Morgalises?
So that has, those two moments, just watching those two guys, Mendoza go down the field with like a minute and a half, 80-something yards.
Mm-hmm.
It was unbelievable. I have
Nope.
My game bum.
Yep.
I have two. One might get me in trouble, so I'm gonna kind of tell the story, but I'm not gonna really address it. But my game bum is listen. Cleveland. I don't know what the hell you got going on with your quarterbacking situation, right? But you're gonna have a hard time telling us that your best option is Dylan Gabriel, even though that's what I believe. I believe if he's playing, that they must feel he's the best option. I'm watching these games, man. Holy smokes.
Godspeed to you.
And you give up two
Two special teams touchdowns.
special teams touchdowns to another offense that can't score?
Yep.
So, yeah, man.
Nobody was in that game yesterday. I saw that they said it looked like the apocalypse at the Jets game yesterday. There was nobody who showed up. Not even. They don't even have fans who are gonna like, oh yeah, our trip should be to New Jersey.
No, everybody's taking them to warm weather places. So, yeah, my game bumps. Here's my other one. I'm going to just tell the story. Do with it what you may. I wanted to give a game. I gave a game bum at the time, but I don't want to get in no trouble. So I'm getting ready for golf on Friday night, right?
Friday night golf?
No, I get my
you get ready
clothes
for
and my
golf.
shoes ready because I get up at 4:30 in the morning.
I gotcha.
So I get as much ready as I can. I'm in the laundry room. Mee-maw walks in at like 10:30, right? She go, ooh, I didn't realize you were up. One problem, she was speaking to me in French. I'm like, Mee-maw, what are you doing?
She wasn't in English mode.
She goes, ooh, sorry, I was just on the phone with my brother.
Did you understand her?
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's not the point.
That is not the point.
Like
Can you
the point,
speak any
catch-
French?
Huh?
Can you speak any French?
A little, not much.
Just enough to get by.
Well, because here's the problem.
Enough to get a sandwich.
Here's the problem. The French that we learned then day in Louisiana, in New Orleans, like when I went to St. Aug, I had to learn actual French. You got to learn how to go. You had to go through a whole mass in both French and Spanish when you're in New Orleans. The problem is, it's very proper. It's the kind of it's kind of English.
It's royal
version.
French.
Yes, and then there's
the King's French.
Then there's Creole, where that's some ghetto French, right? It don't matter. It don't matter whether you white or black. It's French, but it's not. Mee-maw and Mel are closer to Creole than French. So a lot of the stuff that I hear, I associate with back home, but not from French. You understand what I'm saying? They kind of speak ghetto. They
You're
slang
saying
a
that-
lot of
you're
slang.
saying Big Spoon and Mee-maw are ghetto French.
That's what I tell them.
Ooh,
That's what
It's
you're saying.
like
ooh, Leroy, be careful. Them's fighting words, man.
not really.
Kind of what you just told
Yeah, oh
me.
no, really?
You
Yeah.
just told me that your wife and your mother-in-law are ghetto
No,
French.
When
I
I,
said
when I go to
that-
France and speak
here.
Creole French, they tell me I'm trash to my face.
Wow.
Here's the deal. It's not like it's slang. They
Yeah, I
use a
get
lot
you.
of slang. So because when I learn French, right, you can't pick up on half of it.
Yeah, they'll say this with people who speak Spanish too. Like people from Spain will look down on certain other cultures because they don't speak it properly.
I made a mistake. I knew a friend of mine was Cuban. I was bringing his daughter to get something out of storage
Mm-hmm.
that I had, and we couldn't get in, and somebody else was at the gate, and I'm like, "Oh, they're speaking Spanish. Can you go?" So she goes, "Talk to her." I can't understand that. She said, "That ain't Spanish. They're from somewhere else."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
So I get it.
Crazy.
Where's your wife and mother-in-law from in Quebec? They're from the country?
Sherbrooke. They only
Okay.
speak French there.
But I'm saying they're not from the city. They're obviously from the country.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
every trip is an hour and a half. It's like
city French and country French are different.
yeah, that's just like
What
the
you
French
saying?
we learned versus that French in them woods by the moonshiners,
The Bayou people?
the Bayou people.
Yeah, them folks.
Yeah, Bobby Boucher. That French.
They're real. They're real.
They're real. No, people think like when you see Waterboy
Mhm.
and you see Bobby Boucher, me and Dan probably looking at that. I know exactly where that is.
Oh man. Well, tonight Miami Heat are back in action. They're taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. That'll get going at 7:30 tonight. You can hear that right here on FM 104.3 WQAM. Jason Jackson, Amy Audibert have your call. You got your pregame coverage with Alejandro Solana and Tommy Tig as the Heat start 4-0 at home so far this year, Leroy.
Yep.
They've only
Well-
done that 3 other times, and all of those years were finals appearances.
All right.
So I'm just recording this, and that's what Eric Reed said afterwards on
What are they,
the broadcast.
7 games in?
11?
11 games?
Yeah, 7-4.
7-4? Oh, okay. I tell you what. What's worse? Playing lockdown defense but not being able to score, or scoring 130 but not always being able to stop the other team. This is more fun.
Way more fun.
But this is way more fun.
Way more fun.
But
This season is way more fun. Like having those grind it out, drag it out games between this and then this year where it's just like Jaime Jaquez flying down the court,
right.
Nikola Jović, Simone Fontecchio, Mamma Mia. Dude, wow.
We got a lot of intangibles.
We do.
Mm.
We do.
And then
Then we got
Dru plays like an intangible.
Pitbull and him and Davion both just getting after it.
Davion, right? Like,
Just getting after it on defense. I
Yeah.
love it. I love what those guys are in.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, your boy Andrew Wiggins, what a season. He's been on a run, dude. What? Just settling in comfortable, buying into a role, happy as can be. Can't trade this guy. Number 22.
Do you even feel bad?
Nope.
You know what you're doing, right?
What?
You know what you did.
What did I do?
Come on, dude.
What?
How
We're both on the same page.
How rats off the ship were you on Andrew Wiggins? And I said, dude, he just moved across the country.
Somewhere between snorkel mask and flippers. But now we're back on the plywood.
Dude, last year you were looking for the Titanic.
He's locked in now.
He's
locked in.
Hey, I'm tired of that phrase, by the way.
Locked in.
Everybody uses it, right?
He's locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in. He's so good. He's been really good. He has like he went on the runs perfectly in the last game where it was like he went on the run end of the half and then he had that big 3 at the end of the game. I was like, oh, Wiggins. Big shots. Big onions.
This chat has no shame. Neither does this guy I do the show with. Hey,
Terrell says, Wiggs, always wanted him.
Y'all familiar with his work. Hey, so I'm tired of that phrase.
What, locked in?
Yeah.
Why?
You can only be locked in if you're winning, right? You can't be locked in and you're losing. Because before the game, when it said locked in,
Who's a
we
locked in loser?
We were locked in. And then after the game, we weren't locked in. Why does that mean, like, you see what I'm saying?
I don't know. A-Chan has been a locked in loser. That's what he was. He was locked in. Everybody else.
But to
is not
say,
locked
yeah,
in.
I'm locked in. Or like,
Yep.
Come on. That's what the kids say.
Big JH says, why do they say hardwood for basketball courts? Isn't all wood hard?
No. All wood isn't hard. In fact, go look at baseball bats.
-1.
Some baseball bats are made of different woods because of
You got ash. Maple gets harder as you hit it.
Yeah.
That's why it got popular.
Right. So yeah. Not all wood is hardwood. But thank you for
It was a fair question.
Fair question.
Fair question.
If you're not familiar with woodwork.
Yeah. We're not carpenters here.
Please. Didn't you work at a furniture store?
I did, but I didn't like make the furniture. I assembled the furniture.
Okay, but you had to know about the different woods.
I guess.
What did you do there?
I made furniture.
And you have no idea about the wood.
I know what good furniture is and like, cheap furniture
The
is.
process with the
Like a lot of the times, like if you were buying like a starter kit furniture bedroom set, that's made of composite wood.
It's crazy. How long have we been doing this show? I'll tell you. Leroy was locked in with that seatbelt in Vegas. Dude. Now I know who my friends are.
Yep.
Because he didn't even help me. Didn't even help.
What did you want me to do? You want me to buckle you in like a child? I had no place to go. There was no element to help you. I either have to watch you struggle or I have to buckle you in like you're a toddler.
Why were you laughing?
Who couldn't laugh? You were losing a fight.
He's like, hey man, you okay? That seatbelt seems to be kicking your ass right now.
The taxi driver, speaking of Spanish, he was very concerned. Because he had it on the thing. It was like, he didn't speak to us at first. Dan,
yeah, he just pushed a button.
He goes, please buckle your seatbelts. And that was just what the taxi driver said. And he couldn't. And he just goes like concerned. Like you could see like the stress on his eyes. And he's just like,
Dan, I almost ripped the whole door off trying to get the seatbelt out. And Tobin, instead of helping, just looked in disgust and laughed.
Guy just looks at this and he goes, bueno?
He said that really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Lord.
He was just so like concerned about what was happening with that seat.
And I was just getting more irritated. And he was like, no, you gotta loose.
Yeah, you gotta let it back like a violin. And then bring it back. That's what you gotta do. I'm telling you though, man, this Heat team's humming right now.
They're fun. They're fun to watch. The thing that I like is they seem to crank it up, but in moments where they need to stop, they can really like hone in on their defense. They're not going out there and scoring 140 and giving up 145. It's not one of those situations. But it seems like more of the league is going to this.
You have to score. And
right.
I think that's the thing that was great about Spo is like at least you recognize it. Like you can't keep doing this slop of trying to win.
The problem is it's too big. Well, unless he could play Nico at a 5 every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Kalel is on his own pace.
He is.
I mean,
he is.
He's at his own pace. And I don't.
It's a seesaw. He's down and then he's up.
But it's a big thing, right? Like they all seem to go down the court at the same pace. And the only reason why Nico doesn't do it, because he doesn't consider himself a big. He considers himself a wing player.
Take a break. More to come here on the show. Get you caught with your headlines. We're back after this. All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. It is FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program as your Miami Dolphins victorious yesterday against the Buffalo Bills. Let's get to our headlines brought to us by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. Dolphins win 30-13 yesterday. Devon Achane, 2 touchdowns, 225 yards from scrimmage. No bigs. No bigs, dude.
It's like for a guy who runs very physical, he does run physical for his size, right? He also seems to be running on a field by himself at times.
Yep. It's being alleged, it's going around the internet that Mike McDaniel was rubbing it in Bills fans' faces yesterday at the Elbo Room. This is the photo from Josh Martin, just spoke with Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel outside of Elbo Room. I did congratulate him on the win, but I also let it be known my distaste for his football team. He clearly came by to rub it in. Ultimately, we parted ways amicably. And then you can see there's what appears to be Mike McDaniel there in the background in his car.
And of course, he's gonna have the hand hanging out, smoking a cig.
I don't know, dude.
Right? like, dude, there's no way.
There's no way it's real?
No way.
You don't believe it, Dan?
So you think Mike McDaniel drove by the Elbo Room with his arm out of the door and the window down? Wait, that guy had 2 pictures. Show the first picture.
The first picture was just the screenshot of the tweet.
Oh, I thought
this is the picture.
Right.
This is the picture. I don't know. Who's
No.
faking that?
So you think Mike McDaniel? Let me see. Hold on. What time is it? That's a lie.
Why?
Because there's no way he could get from the stadium after the press conference, after all that, and it not be dark. No, you can't.
You could do it.
No, you can't. Game started at 1.
Game started at 1, over
Ends
at
at
4.
ends at
You would
4.
need to get there by 5:30.
No, you have 5:30. It's almost dark, dude.
No.
That looks like are you?
It's not sundown by 5:30, dude. It's got to be like 6:30 sundown.
No, it's not.
Dude, it's not Alaska.
Okay.
It's not Alaska.
Okay, let me see. Let me just listen.
He would have had to get there by 6 yesterday. That's what he would have had to do. If you are driving north, 4 o'clock on a Sunday, there's not much traffic. You know, I'm sure
Getting out of the game?
He's getting out of the game when everybody's left, though. I'm sure.
No, he's not.
Dude,
First of all, he has the meeting with the team. I don't think he does the presser after the game until 4:30, 4:45.
When did they speak, Dan? You were doing post game yesterday. Do you know what time he spoke yesterday?
So the game ended at 4, a little after 4 o'clock, and he spoke about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, you speak
after.
fast after a win. Losses, it takes a while.
So,
And plus, I
so
think
say he spoke at like 4:30,
Plus, I think-
4:45.
Plus, I think they got out of there fast because I think they're going to Spain today. So I think he probably wanted to get home.
If he wanted to get home, why are you driving by the Elbo Room?
I don't know where he lives.
You're confusing yourself.
I don't know where he
I
lives.
mean, the thing is this.
Sunset is at 5:33.
No, guys, if Mike McDaniel was riding around the
Mhm.
Elbo Room, Los Olas.
Yep.
It's like Bigfoot. We only got one picture. You really think everybody's just like, oh my goodness?
Well, what if he saw somebody he knew? What
He
if
said that's a McDonald's lookalike. McDaniel's
I don't
lookalike.
think that looks like Mike McDaniel. He's got the watch. That looks like Mike McDaniel.
And then somebody said, "Who's AI?"
They're saying who's AI?
No, and somebody said it was AI.
I don't know. I don't think it is AI. I think it really happened.
Really?
I think it really happened.
It really happened.
I think he's just like, hey. He just sees all the Bills fans sad by the Elbo Room because they're all probably staying there. They're going to fly back to their miserable hellhole today. And so he just takes a little drive and he goes, you know what? I want to soak this in. A little drive by the Elbo Room. You know, let's say if he lives in Fort Lauderdale, I don't know where he lives. But if you're getting up at 4 a.m. every day, you could make that drive. That's easy. I'm telling you, I think it's real. The guy says it's real, but I don't know if he's a real.
You know how old you have to be to ask who is AI?
The guy's name is Josh Martin.
No, Allen Iverson.
proud of yourself for that one.
Boy, nothing made him look older than that safety. I was giggling on the inside.
What safety? Oh, you're talking about the Aaron Rodgers.
Man, did you stay up and watch that game?
No, I didn't.
It was sad.
It
man.
was sad. He looked old.
I wanted to pull the trigger and text someone like that loves him, like it's time to let it go. But week to week, he might look like a gangbusters against the Dolphins. So I don't want to. I don't want to box myself in.
This Josh Martin says it was at 5:37 p.m. yesterday. We took the picture. 100% real.
No chance. 5:37, dude. I'm gonna send you a picture of what it looks like outside my house at 5:30.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna tell you, it don't look like that.
It looks like
No, it doesn't.
Dude, you are crazy. You're acting like it's pitch black at 5:30.
I'm not saying that, but you could tell.
It doesn't look like daytime. It looks like it's starting to get a little dusky.
The fact you're not even close to being believable when you say it looks like it's getting a little dusky.
It's a little dusky. It's not. It doesn't look like nighttime.
5:30 was cloudy and dark.
Who's saying that?
Heat cold.
Can't believe somebody named Heat Cold.
Can you believe somebody named what this guy's name?
His name's Josh Martin.
Josh Martin.
Completely reasonable
I don't
name.
even know Josh Martin. At least we know Heat cold.
It's responding to Will Manso. Will Manso said, "I can never trust anything on social media, but more than anything, I hope this is real." He said to Will Manso, 100%.
So let me get this straight.
One-
No. Let me get this straight. I want everybody to understand. Look at me.
Yep.
He finally gets a win after being miserable for however long.
Yep.
And he doesn't want to go be with his wife or his family. He wants to go right around North Solis.
Maybe the missus is in the car.
There's nobody else in that car, dude.
She probably checks he probably gets to the game early. He probably drives himself and he goes, "I'll meet you home, sweetheart." And she goes, "Where were you?"
But first, I'm gonna go do some trolling.
Yeah.
Dude, the more we talk about this, it makes no sense.
It makes total sense.
Uh,
It does. If you were Mike McDaniel, you've been miserable for the entire season. He didn't it's not like he stuck double birds at the guy. He's just a little chatty after the game. I don't think it's that crazy.
Really? That does.
I don't think it's that crazy.
Why is that? And then I could just say, "Oh, and that was Steph over there to the left."
There's a couple things wrong with the picture. If you notice the minute details, the phone in the guy's hand it's on video setting, and it's not actually like showing him or the street. It's a different setting, and then the shading underneath the car.
Why is the shading under the car weird?
Because the sun would have to be on the other side.
The sun, there's the darkness, and then there's the light. There wouldn't be that.
No, because the sun sets in the west, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have the sun would be behind you that way if it was getting so close to.
Oh, wait, you're assuming
the
that's
sunset.
A1A over there to your left.
I am assuming. I'm assuming he's facing A1A.
Right.
So you're saying Mike McDaniel after a big win,
No,
after all that he has to
I don't
do-
think it's that crazy.
Hey guys, great win.
If
I know
you-
we got a big game in Madrid.
We're flying out tomorrow. I'm gonna go do a drive-by.
If Mike McDaniel lives in Fort Lauderdale, which he might, if he lives in Fort Lauderdale, because like you're gonna live in two places if you're Mike McDaniel, Aventura and Fort Lauderdale. That's like the two places you're gonna live in. Boca's too far, right? From Miami
You're
Gardens.
not living in Aventura. It's impossible to get off of that.
That's what well, those would be the two places though. If he's gonna live in a place, because you're not gonna go all the way to
A lot of
Corey.
guys live
If
by
you
me.
gotta go to
A lot of guys live by me out in.
yeah, if you have to go to Miami Gardens every day off the turnpike, you're probably living in, if you want to live by the water, you're living in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
So he's probably living by a bunch of Panthers, probably neighbors with Barkey. It's not that crazy. I'm going home. Hey, let me drive by the Elbo Room. Why do you guys make this out like it's some kind of like he went to you make it out like he went to space?
Because being an NFL coach in the middle of a season after a big win, getting ready to go to Madrid, you can't just leave the building right away. There's like so much to do. And then your family and then everything else going on. The first thing he's going to say is, you know what I'm going to do?
Well, I bet you
Roll by Elbo Room.
I bet you if he'd lost, he probably goes right back to the facility. He probably drives right to the facility and gets to watching film. But you win, you got to fly. How long is a trip to Europe? 7 hours?
And then only one person gets a picture of you.
Marco said he found another picture.
He's such a bastard. Hey, how about you come do the show for once? Guy sitting here's got enough time to do photoshops. There's the this is the picture Marco sent us. Nobody believes this?
No.
You're crazy.
No. Who else would do that?
Who else would do that in coaching?
Yeah. Duval.
Liam Cohen would do it. I feel like a lot of the young, I feel like Man Campbell does it.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No, he Barkey lives in Boca.
He does. He was at the Heat game. Loves basketball, Barkey. Proud of
Yep.
us.
Hard Rock to Las Olas with traffic. So you're saying, let me get this straight.
Going north.
Wait. Let me get this straight.
Mhm.
You're saying game ends at 4:15.
Mhm.
He's gonna do.
He's done talking at 4:15.
No, the game ended after 4.
No, it didn't. Now you're taking liberties.
Damn, when did the game end?
It ended around 4:05.
Yeah. So he's
After
done,
4.
Okay, so he talks at 4:15. He talks for 10 minutes. 4 for 12. Okay, so we're saying, let's say he left at 4:30.
4:30.
You could definitely get to Los Olas in an hour.
But
going north, what
wait,
traffic are you facing?
Wait, is he taking a shower?
I don't know. Why does he have to take a shower?
Don't have time for that.
Yeah, there's a coach's locker room. A lot of times they take a shower.
We're
after game.
ignoring the fact that Mike McDaniel was out in public doing this, and only one person got a picture or video.
He's not out in public. He was in his car driving home and rolled down the window.
For what? For what?
Hey,
For what?
One guy?
Go take a picture.
Maybe you knew the guy.
He just said he didn't. The guy said he didn't know him.
Who said that?
Hey, wait. There you go. Al Mackey, you said it perfectly.
What?
McDaniel talk for 10 minutes is the least believable part.
He has the shortest press conferences, though, after the games. Like, those are his shortest press conferences.
10 minutes.
10, 15. I gave him 15. I said he leaves at 4:30. Let's just say he left at 4:30. You could get to Los Olas in that time. Dude, it's
there you go. Yeah, that's it. There we go.
Exit 49 to what, commercial? That's not that far.
Los Olas is on commercial.
Yeah, that's not that far. It's not that far.
Los Olas is on Broward.
I'll look.
Los Olas is Broward. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not commercial. That's 2 exits away.
But if you're taking the turnpike, that's probably where you're getting off.
You can get off at Sunrise.
We're quibbling.
Okay. Well, why would you go 5 miles farther north?
Let's see. Yeah, like it says right now, I could get to the Elbo Room in 40 minutes.
From here?
Yeah. So he's 10 minutes closer than us because he's on the turnpike already, which is already a win.
More reason. None of the national outlets have picked this up.
All of them are picking it up. It's on Bleacher Report. It's everywhere.
I'm talking about ESPN.
They'll get there. Trust me.
I'm not talking
They'll
about
get
these
there,
funky
dude.
wonky websites where bros go on there and play around and talk.
It's going to be everywhere today. You were crazy. I bet you it's on McAfee today. I bet you they talk about it.
And they'll tell you how not real it is?
He'll say it's real.
Bunting! Dude, I'm telling you right now.
I'm looking right now.
At
Hard
5.
Rock to Elbo Room right now, 30 minutes. So if you guys are saying he left by 4:30.
You're already making something.
Hold on. If you're saying he left by 4:30,
wait.
that means you could have left. Let's add 20 minutes of traffic. He could have left by 4:30 and still made it by 5:37. So if he didn't leave until 4:50, he could have made this guy's picture. The timing is there. He could be there.
You sound ridiculous.
I'm doing the detective work. You're just telling me I'm crazy.
Yeah, you know what I have on my side? Reality.
No, what you have on your side is a coach who's all about the bit and antics, and you're saying, nah, it's AI.
You think he's about the bit and antics?
What? This guy?
What would Socrates say to that?
You don't think that guy would go troll?
No.
Okay.
Not.
Well, he's going to be asked about it.
And he's going to have to answer. He's going to have to answer stupid questions.
You don't think that any of the Dolphins reporters are going to ask Mike McDaniel about this today and ask, hey, did you happen to troll Bills fans and drive by the Elbo Room? Now, he may say AI, which will be an obvious lie. But I'm just telling you right now, that's him. It would be surprising if he didn't do it, quite frankly, if he lived in Fort Lauderdale.
There you go. Trolling with a 3-7 record. Get the hell out of here.
Well, that's a different debate for a different day.
No, but that's
I'm sorry. Did you guys see how they acted in the locker room? One of their coaches did the worm.
Players.
I saw a coach do the worm.
So you think that opens the door for the head coach to go by the elbow room and troll a Bills fan? Dude, like, what world do you live in? This is crazy.
The coach who did the worm, by the way, is 60.
No, who?
Robert Prince.
That guy's not 60.
60.
No,
They're showing
that's
it on
somebody
TV
else.
right now. It's coming on right now.
Look. Okay, watch.
Watch.
Here it is, doing the worm.
That guy's not 60. There is no way that body's 60.
It's kind of
That's not 60. He's not 60.
okay. Come look at his Wikipedia, dude.
How did we determine is that the right guy?
I know what the Dolphins said. Yes.
Wait, based on what? That might not be the guy you're talking about.
All right.
I'm just, dude.
So everything I've said is a lie this entire
Yes.
segment?
Show me another 60-year-old that can worm, break dance, and pop up.
60 is the new 50.
No, the hell it isn't.
Okay. Because you can't worm.
I don't want to worm. That's the other thing. When have I ever gotten up one morning and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go out there and do what them kids do"? I'm
Something
gonna do
tells me you acted like that after Aaron Rodgers' loss last night.
that. No, I was asleep.
Punting.
Just think of that. You got a coach who's 60
Mhm.
doing the worm, and the head coach is trolling on Los Olas.
Yep. It's not the look.
See, look, everybody's like, he says, worming at 60. Get the hell out of here.
Well, in fairness, it was only one pump.
RBA Richie says, I'm 55, I could worm.
It was a break dance, and it was one worm. It was just like
One worm.
but he still did it.
But he popped up.
He did.
He's not 60.
Jalen Waddle had himself Jalen Waddle was talking this week. He says he sprints during practice. He's a very in shape 60-year-old.
Is it something about
I don't like that
almost being that age
Mhm.
and giving you the real versus
Maybe he was hurting this morning, but he did it.
okay.
I don't like that you spent this entire segment skeptical.
you make it very easy. Because,
How, dude?
wait.
This really happened.
Dude, there is no way Mike McDaniel was on us trolling. I'm telling you, that doesn't look.
It doesn't look fake. I don't understand why you guys think this doesn't look believable.
It doesn't look real.
It does. That's exactly how I expect this man to behave. Especially after weeks of misery.
Wow. Just because you broke down don't mean everyone else lets their bodies go. I haven't let my body go at all. Dude, just imagine how it was if I did let my body go.
Al Macco says Tobin can't worm, but he sure as hell can do the waddle. Take a break. Back after this.
Who do you think of when you hear this song? Cheech and Chong, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
War was in town this past weekend. Danny Rose
Wow.
Casino.
How many of them? How many OGs are there?
One, the original singer.
That's all you need.
One of 8.
You know, other people to hit the cowbell.
But that's the same thing with Earth, Wind, and Fire. I saw a special on Earth, Wind, and Fire, and I think only Philip Bailey, and there's like a couple of other guys.
You know, this is what Mike McDaniel was listening to when he drove by the Elbo Room. I don't understand why this is such a hard thing to believe. The thing that
You would literally fall for anything.
But can I tell you the thing that's craziest about it is you with the time thing. You're like, he didn't have time.
He didn't.
He had time.
Coaches don't get out of there that fast.
After a win, and you're going to Europe the next day.
Don't get out of there that fast. So yeah, he's going to say. So instead of hanging out with his family and packing, Mike McDaniel wants to go.
He was going home.
That's not on his way home. That's away from home.
Okay, well, according to people who tweeted me, I don't have anything to source this, but people say that's where he lives. He lives over there.
Okay, Los Olas?
By the Elbo Room.
By the Elbo Room.
And so if you live on that, like if you just drive down by the beach, maybe he lives on, I'm sure he lives by the
That
water.
is on the beach.
Yeah.
But where he lives would be on the other side of the water.
So maybe he wanted to take a little side trek, baby.
Again.
It's
so
weird.
let me get this straight. So instead of he's leaving the next day for a whole week, instead of if he's taking his kids or his wife with him, instead of everybody getting packed and situated, he's going to go do a troll drive.
Why do you make it seem like he went to Tootsie's? He drove home and maybe took a little side street.
Because I think
Elbo
there would be
Room
more
for
pressing
some
issues
funsies.
at that moment than go.
You know what I would do if I was the head coach? How much I would enjoy?
No, you wouldn't be the head coach.
If I was the
You
head
wouldn't
coach.
be the head
If I was the head coach, not saying I should be the head coach. If I was the head coach and I just beat a team's ass and I just said, you know what would be fun right now? To go see sad Bills fans. Ah, look at them.
And you know what you would notice?
What?
A whole bunch of sad Dolphins fans on your way.
Why would they be sad? They just won 30-13.
Have you ever met a Dolphins fan?
What do you, this is classic you. Can I just tell you? Classic Leroy.
It's not.
Has nothing to do with nothing.
That is not Mike McDaniel.
Okay. Just a guy who, as you eat your Sour Patch Kids,
Starburst.
Whatever. You
Slim Pickens are here today.
Slim Pickens. How you want to know why they're Slim Pickens? Because you eat a pound of candy every day you come in here. That's not Slim Pickens. That's you running out. Slim Pickens. Literally had more Starburst and Sour Patch Kids than anybody I've ever met since Halloween.
You know, after this game, what I heard from my moron Dolphins fans friends,
We should have tanked.
It figures. Now we win the game when we're out of it.
No, they might not be out of it. They're probably out of it, but still feels good. Who doesn't like beating their rivals?
I know. Why can't we just enjoy the game?
They can still stink up the thing. You know,
I didn't have an interest in Indiana versus who they play. I forgot.
Penn State.
Penn State. That was a great game, and it made me mad that the Dolphins didn't draft a tight end.
Yeah.
It is interesting what you say about Dolphins fans. Like, I have many family and friends that are Saints fans. And then, of course, I live down here in South Florida. I have not heard a peep out of Saints fans like, oh, man, yesterday sucked. We won. We heard our draft status. Everybody's just celebrating. Here I get calls like, man, I feel like Dolphins let us down because now we're going to ruin our draft. Like, just enjoy the win.
Right.
Especially
I'm
against
not
that
the
team.
only one that thinks that, by the way.
I'm not saying you are. I know that there's people. We have people in comments saying that, like, why are we winning this game? You're blowing the tank. Like,
because you want to be miserable. That's why.
First of all, you weren't out tanking some of these teams. Like some of these teams, the Saints, the Browns, the Jets. I don't think the Dolphins are out tanking those teams.
Justin Fields had like 57 yards of passing yesterday.
And
they won.
Yeah, I don't think you're out tanking those teams.
You're not. No.
I don't think you can. So I just, you got to enjoy beating the Bills. It's fun. And their fan base is just unctuous, dude. Like, now, the only downside is this means it's good for Patriots fans, which is also not great. You know, it's kind of like hell. It's kind of like.
Wait, so you would say you would No, you just beat the hell out of them.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, the ramifications are this: the Patriots are more entrenched in first place, and I hate them too. So that's not great, but that's the Dolphins' fault.
What I can't figure out is when you look at San Francisco, they basically base their whole offense and a lot of the success on their offense has to do with the tight end. And Mike McDaniel comes here, and I'm like, why wouldn't you make sure you have a decent tight end? Right? There's a lot of things that
Didn't want to pay him.
I thought he would bring from San Francisco that he really hasn't.
I got to be honest with you. Has Dru Smith been good this year? Because I don't feel like I ever hear about him.
He didn't do much last night. He caught a pass or two in garbage time,
Well,
but
here's the problem. Okay, I don't just put this out there.
What?
Like, I mean, he's playing catch with Grandpa.
Oh, come on, dude.
Dude, Aaron Rodgers.
They have a winning record.
Okay, great. But Mike Tomlin has never had a losing record. Don't put that on Aaron Rodgers. Do not. Right? He's had worse quarterbacks than Aaron Rodgers and had the same record. So, if they end up with the same record they had the last couple of years, we're going to say, oh, you know what? Aaron Rodgers was the same as Kenny Pickett? Or are we going to say Aaron Rodgers is why they got that winning record?
1 catch, 4 yards for Jonnu yesterday.
and it was in garbage time.
He's had
So basically, he didn't catch enough pass. He ran all game to catch a pass from here to the window.
he hasn't had a good year, dude. His high this year in receiving yards is 28 yards.
Well, because look at what they average a game. Did they even average 200 yards a game?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
The team doesn't average 200
My
yards a
point
game.
being, the guy broke records for the Dolphins last year, and the Dolphins didn't want to pay him, and he hasn't really done much over there.
Because the team averages less than 200 yards a game.
That's fine. I'm just letting you, but like, I think part of the reason they would go get him is because he was going to add to the offensive repertoire of the team, and he hasn't done anything.
And Jalen Ramsey yesterday was playing safety until the cornerback got hurt.
Yeah,
So
he had to go to corner.
as much as they talked about he didn't want to play safety, he sure does it for the Steelers.
The same thing happened with Minkah Fitzpatrick when he went to Pittsburgh. He was like, hey, they're not using me the way. And he went up to Pittsburgh. They're using him the same damn way.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Because
like,
it's Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin.
We'll get Darren Waller back for the stretch run, dude.
Hmm?
We'll get Darren Waller back for the stretch run when the Dolphins are cooking.
What stretch run?
You
Is he
know.
coming back?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he's done for the year. He's on IR. He only has to miss 3 more games.
Yikes.
No, I don't know what I don't know what the prognosis is for somebody who hasn't played football in 2 years and then coming back from injury. Probably not great.
Right.
But man, I can't doubt him. Came back off an injury. Look what he did in his few games. He was amazing. Amazing, dude.
He was. But
Take-
that's why I'm just curious as to when you started this season, knowing how much success you had at tight end and knowing how important tight end was to the offense, as seen years past in other places.
Theoretically, their idea would have worked if the Dolphins, because Darren Waller did look good in the games he played. It's
He
just
looked good in one game.
he looked good in a bunch of games.
Okay.
But the problem is his body said, not now.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later. But I understand what you're saying. They haven't really, like, would I have liked to have that Frankenstein tight end? Yes. Yes, I would have.
I mean, even when you think of the two tight ends, they got Warren or
Loveland.
Loveland.
Well, Loveland got taken earlier, but yes, they could have had Warren.
I thought Warren was going to go before Loveland.
So did I. And this Jonathan Taylor. Oh, my God.
Wow. I mean, remember last year saying, oh, he's done. Never waste that high pick on her. And then all of a sudden.
I was doing the show yesterday. What happened to Daniel Jones's face?
What do you mean?
He like was bloodied all over his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to him? Did you see?
You
I
need
didn't
to wear a
see what happened.
mouthpiece. That's what happens. Serious. You
So,
get hit or
he had his
tackled,
chiclets
you
out.
bite your tongue.
Pella, by the way, did the thing again where he took another elbow right in the face. This time it was called on the other guy, though. I pray for his jaw.
I mean, who's got it worse? Who's being more careful?
Hmm?
Him or Jaxson Dart?
Jaxson Dart was a matter of time, dude. Him and Scadaboo.
Yeah, but
That's unfortunate.
not like that for Scadaboo.
Yeah, I didn't think Scadaboo was going to get his ankle twisted off, but the two of them were playing like
Reckless.
you were just like, that's not gonna last.
I made it 10 years being somewhat reckless.
Yeah. You gonna go look for more candy?
No, I'm done. All they have is stupid yellow.
Take a break. The mixed bag is next. Welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you.
Oh,
Whoa.
J-Fig.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up with your, what do you got, a wall change?
She went straight goth today, too.
What's going on there?
Oh, the black, right? Yeah, what's up?
What's going on there?
You're not at home.
Changing things up.
Are you down the hall? You look like you're in a studio.
I told you I was changing things up.
I see. Yeah, all right.
A lot of light, though. You know, you would
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah.
It's not really her style.
It happens. Things change.
All right.
All right.
Nobody needs to, we're not going to interrogate you. We just wanted to know. Just a little off key from what it's typically been. That's all. So I have Mike McDaniel's answer on this. He has just spoken at the podium. And I swear to God, I'll stop talking about this. Okay?
Are you going to tell the truth? Or are you going to?
I'm going to play the video for you. I'm going to
Okay,
play the
good.
video for you. I'm going to leave it all out just for the audience. But I'm going to tell you.
No, don't. Do you?
Oh,
No coaching.
fine.
Let us look at it.
No coaching.
Okay.
So Mike McDaniel, this is him minutes ago at the podium on Elbo Room Gate.
That's why I like the good old days, you know, the throwbacks of yore, where you could trust, you know, the internet and the images, because you know that is pretty detailed. That, you know, I do live in that area, but I mean, AI, right?
So that doesn't answer the question.
What? I mean,
Are you confirming or denying?
I mean, I live in that area. AI is real. That's what I got for you.
He just messed with them.
Okay. One of the things that stood out to me about the game was that.
No, for the record, I did not answer it. That's the punchline of the humor.
One of the things
You're
that
not
stood out to
funny,
me about the
Mike.
defense,
That was him, dude.
No, it wasn't. He just
you know
does
it
it.
was him. Just say you know it was him.
He
There's
never
no-
said it wasn't, technically.
Yes, but my whole point in this, right, is that there's no way he could have got down. Now, me and Miho broke it down even more. He posted that picture that you see
Mm-hmm.
at 5:45.
Yep.
Okay? There is no way in hell it's that bright at 5:45.
Okay. He says in the picture that he posted it at, he said that the picture happened at 5:37.
Okay. And did he okay, still.
I really like, I don't know why
Dude,
you think
you
it's
know
that.
how
I don't
hard
know
it
why
is-
you think it's that dark at 5:30. I don't know why you do.
It is, though.
It's
It-
not though.
But
Jennifer,
it is.
you know, sometimes
Okay.
look at, I've come to the conclusion that sometimes you know you're right, but the other person just doesn't know, doesn't realize how dark it is at 5:30. You just got to move on. It's dark as hell at 5:35, 5:45.
All right, dude.
Ooh, breaking news.
What's that?
It's not about the picture.
Oh, Brian Daly got fired.
Really?
How about that?
Oh, because he's getting quarterbacks and running backs killed?
Yeah, probably.
Why?
And the record.
Yeah, they stink. He was on borrowed time.
Uh,
It's crazy.
I did think the breaking news was about the picture, to be honest with you at first.
Well, I already have confirmation. Like, if he's trolling about it still, it's definitely him. And your defensive time and light are the weirdest ones of all.
that's because that's reality.
Okay.
So you don't have to listen to what nobody says. Those things are facts.
You made it seem like he drove to Orlando.
No.
It takes a half hour to get there from the
No,
stadium.
what the, not after a game?
Dude, if you leave an hour after the game, there's nobody there. You're fine. You're right on the turnpike. It's literally the fastest route there is to get anywhere. Like, why are you making it sound like he drove to Ocala?
I'm not.
I don't know. Like, on one side, I do want to believe it's real. And there is some things that you're saying that I can agree with, Tobin. But at the same time, like, I'm complaining already by 4:30 that it's getting dark. So 5:30, I don't know. Doesn't
This guy
seem it.
right here.
Also, there's like
An
you can
hour
also
after the
adjust the
game-
brightness of a picture also to make it look less dark, but still,
No.
like that's too bright.
An hour after the game, we're still waiting in line to get off the turnpike.
Only if you're an idiot.
So, did he get a police escort?
You
Or
could
was
probably
the
take
traffic
if
real?
you took the back streets by the time if you went to your facility, maybe took a golf cart to the facility. I don't know where he parks. But it's a weird thing that you're like, no possible way he could get to he could get there in an hour's time.
No, not with all the stuff he does.
Why wouldn't he just deny it then?
Huh?
Why wouldn't he just deny
Because
it?
he's Mike McDaniel. and-
Okay, so you think that's Mike McDaniel, he'll troll, but it's very unlikely that he would drive to Elbo Room to troll by his house.
No, that really? Think of what that doesn't even sound like a coach, dude.
He doesn't sound like a coach. He says he's a big snack time guy. Do you see him? Do you hear him? Do you look at him?
Play the cuts.
What are we talking about? Anyway. Nikola Jović.
Yeah.
He's awesome. This was him after the Portland win.
I don't know. I really don't know where it came from. I really don't know how to explain. Mentally, I wasn't good. Physically, I felt bad. I feel like everything I did was wrong, like I said. But it just came out of nowhere, and you could see through the games. I just wasn't helping myself. I looked worse and worse, and it's obvious that I wasn't playing great basketball. But for me, the most important thing is to win. So it was, I guess, winning. Once on the gate, so it helped. But if you want to win, you got to win a lot more. So yeah,
That's science.
hopefully, I'll play better, and hopefully I'll help these guys and this team, win as many games as possible.
You know what they say, Leroy? When you want to win, you got to win a lot more. That is what they say. I love Jović, dude.
Winning is contagious.
They say that too.
Mm.
They say that too. He was great. Jaime Jaquez, he was also great. He was saying it was inspiring on Friday night that Eric Spoelstra wanted to coach after his house burned down.
First of all, I just want to say how inspiring it was to just see him be out here. You would have never known anything tragic happened today. He took it like a regular day. First thing he said to us was, appreciate all the wishes. Most important thing is that, his kids and his family were all okay. And the fact that he came here with a smile on his face and excited to coach us as if nothing happened. I mean, that just goes to show what kind of person he is. Material things don't really matter. It's what, the people who you surround yourself with. And I mean, it was just so inspiring to see him here. And we thank him for being that leader for us in this locker room. And, we really want to get that one for him.
That's Goosey's, dude. Wow. Jaime Jaquez playing awesome this year.
Mm-hmm.
And man, what a move he had. What?
Nothing.
No, do tell.
Nothing. We were throwing him in every trade.
Oh, okay. This is your move too? Yeah, you really were having his back, calling him Bubble Guts McGee the entire season.
I did. Wait.
Like,
you know what I love about?
No.
You know, wait.
No,
Hold on.
Definitely had bubble guts the entire
Okay.
Do tell.
What did I say? Did I say you or I say we?
You gave me the look. And I know what that is.
Who else am I going to look at?
Okay.
Did I not say we?
You've had a day, dude. Let me tell you something.
Wait a minute.
Can I tell you something about you?
Why
No,
do
can I
you
tell
not
something about
listen
you?
to what I'm
No,
saying?
let me just tell you something about you.
Go ahead.
Can I tell you something about you?
Sure.
You've had a day.
I said we. I said we. I didn't say you.
Mm-hmm.
I said we. You can play back the tape. You can rerun it. I said we.
You can't hear your eyes.
Jennifer, don't. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm understanding.
You've had a day.
What?
No,
You've had a day.
just say that.
You've had a day, dude.
I said we.
You've had a day.
I didn't think you need to go get your ears checked. Because you're not hearing what I'm saying.
You know
you're
what I could hear?
assuming what I meant.
You know what I can hear?
Yes.
You chewing that starburst into the microphone all segment. I heard that one just loud and clear, dude.
I don't have any.
Yeah, now. Thank you for giving us a segment off from ASMR.
See, now he's reaching. That's what you did. You know what that is?
Is it reaching though?
Thank you.
Is it?
That's what she's talking about.
Really?
Point for J.
You could wait to hit that button to get some people on your side.
I don't need people on my side. I'm fine being lonely.
Thanksgiving potluck brunch. Will there be Skittles?
Hey, it's almost 2 p.m. You want to get home before it gets dark?
You live in Orlando.
I'll
Should
be
be
fine.
asking you that.
I'll be fine.
Dude, what time? You tell me what time it gets dark.
6 o'clock.
No.
Dark, not dusk. Dark.
Yeah, but that picture does not look like dusk or anything.
It does look like
It looks
dusk.
like dead bright daylight.
Looks very dusky.
I want to dusk your ass right now. I'm just telling you.
Zach Sealer finally got a sack. This is him on the team keeping his
That's
momentum.
real positive. Day, you are right. You're right about these Dolphins fans.
What?
This is how he starts the conversation. Zach Sealer finally got a sack.
He did finally get a sack. I mean, is that an inappropriate thing to say after you?
Kind of.
It's week 10.
Yeah.
It's been something you've been looking for from him anyway. So
I think Zach Sealer would find. You don't think Zach Sealer?
No, I think he was probably finally. Thank God.
He's coming off back-to-back double-digit sack seasons. So
Yeah, I would say. Hey, they come in bunches. You know what? This is once you get one, floodgates are open for Zach Sealer.
So if he ends up with 10, are we going to just chill with that?
I hope so.
Okay.
If he got 10, that'd be amazing.
I'm just saying.
Here's Zach Sealer.
It was a good game. I think we did a lot of good things. We got to use this energy and this confidence and roll this on to the next one. Obviously, got Madrid this week, so a lot of routines are changing, and we got to find a way to make it most advantageous for us to be able to take it next Sunday.
I hope Zach Sealer knows that at the Bulls there, you're not supposed to wrangle them. You're supposed to run from them. Be careful.
Who is he running away from?
I don't know. He feels like he played too much with the Bulls.
You
over
think
in
you could
Spain.
do running with the Bulls?
No. Gored right in the ass. Would you run from the Bulls?
No, that's intangibles.
It's not. I mean,
white folks do that. I don't do that.
It's a Spanish tradition.
Okay. Is Jaime Jaquez intangibles?
he's
There you go.
Mexican.
No. That's not the rule. I asked before.
I don't know if he is.
I asked
intangibles.
about
I don't think
Europeans versus
I don't think he is
intangibles.
intangibles.
Huh?
I don't think he is intangibles.
Really?
That mustache?
No. We had this conversation before, and you go, no intangibles.
No, we haven't had this. We've had this conversation before, and I think we've been inconclusive.
Okay.
Pella.
I mean, it's like Dru Smith, the only non-intangible intangible.
I mean, there's others. There's been others. You know, Patrick Beverly.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Patrick Beverly.
UD.
No, but you later on. Right?
Yeah, he was, but he was also. I think he was most known for rebounding and defending.
All right.
Take a break. Final hour coming on up. Back after this.
I don't think people understand the difficulties I have. So we were talking about, me and Rebecca, we're going to see Predator. So I want to go see Predator. She says, okay. And I said, I'll go see Wicked with you. Right? So we got 2 plans to go see movies. And so I asked Tobin, have you ever seen Wicked? No. And I said, where are you going to see it? He said, I don't know. He said, wait a minute. You know what? I saw Wicked on Broadway. I'm like, that doesn't count. He says I should get more credit.
I should get more
You
credit.
were forced to go see that.
I wasn't forced. I wasn't forced to see it. My wife wanted to go to Broadway. I got her Broadway tickets to Jersey Boys, and I got her Wicked. This was years ago. And those are the 2. Like, those are the 2 I got her tickets for.
Did you go?
Excuse my ignorance, but like, is Wicked the musical or whatever on Broadway the same thing as the actual movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it came from.
So then he kind of saw it.
Yeah. And then, if anything, I've seen the whole thing because the second movie, I would imagine, is the second act. You know?
No.
It is. I would imagine that's how it is, dude.
Really?
You get it. The witch, the lady.
See?
I'm wicked.
Dude, you see what? Oh my God.
It was a while ago.
It
A spinoff. I got it. Sheathan says he took her to Jersey Boys. She took him to Jersey Mike's. I don't even think Jersey Mike's was a thing back then.
Oh, so did I see Predator in 4D? I haven't seen it yet. So you saying I should go see it in 4D? Go see it with the glasses?
Is 4D a thing?
I don't know. He called. I'm
4D is a thing. It's more. It's like I believe, like let's say if let's say the music is. It's not the music. Sorry. Let's say the movie has like a water scene or whatever. Sometimes like they'll splash water on you and stuff like that.
No.
I'm out of that. What is this fake sensation?
Oh,
That's what I heard. I don't know.
No, 4D
Also, the
is when
chairs move a lot more. You feel like
4D
you're more
is
in
when
the
the
movie.
seats move.
Mhm.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be kind of cool. Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. Tony Romo. This guy's really horny for football. I mean, like, I gotta tell you, like, I'm every single week.
That's why people love him, right?
I guess this was Tony Romo yesterday doing Bucks and Patriots.
Fundamentally sound. This team is DTF, Jim. Patriots, details, toughness, and they finish.
That's my moniker. That sounds very close to what Vrabel tells him, too.
He says that.
Yeah, so I think the team might be technique for him, but it's all good.
What's going on with him?
I don't know. But it almost seems like my man is getting a little tired of it. A lot of correcting to Tony Romo lately. Man, it sounds like he needs a bidet after that.
Yeah, and a -1, please.
For making it weird?
But that's an old one.
Yes.
That's been Tobin's go-to.
-1.
No, that was
for making it weird.
The weird. He's done the weird. He does the weird sounds all the time. That's not a new Tony Romo thing. But he just always sounds like he's horny for football.
And you'll see right here, hold, and then another hold right there. I think it was.
He was trying to find a number.
Oh, Jim.
Fundamentally sound. This team is DTF, Jim. Patriots, details, toughness, and they finish. That's my moniker.
That sounds very close to what Vrabel tells him, too.
He says that.
Yeah, so I think the team might be technique for him, but it's all good.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something.
Marcos is on one
I
today.
gotta tell you something. I want you to send him the link. I demand him to join the show.
I called him, so
I demand him to join the
about
show.
an hour ago.
He's not going to sit here and he's not going to continue to do bits on on the group chat and think that I'm going to take this lion down. He's really a true bastard. And you want to know something, dude? You're just lashing out because you were so wrong about Dru Smith. You may have been right about Klay Thompson, who looks super washed, but you were super wrong about Dru Smith, and I can't take it anymore because he's been lashing out at me all day with his slanderous photoshops. I don't even know what's going on with his. I don't know what's going on with his Instagram.
Hey, what are you looking at?
He's just having a lot of fun with AI recently.
Congratulations. That's good for him.
Now he's like making himself have new jobs and stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. Like, why is he a realtor on Instagram? I don't get the bit.
I don't know.
Have
I
you
don't know
seen
where
this?
it stemmed from.
He's on Instagram. He's got like a real estate photo. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, is that like really what your thing is? And he's just, I'm imagining it's a bit, but he's trying.
Same as that guy who says he's a journalist.
That guy is a journalist. But
if you say I'm a journalist and a content creator,
well, he's a freelance journalist. That's a thing.
Where have we written any of his published materials?
I don't know.
Okay. There.
Right now, he's known for I found Mike McDaniel trolling Bills fans. And to me, that's a Pulitzer. Is it Pulitzer or Pulitzer? What is it?
Pulitzer. It's
Dan Day, you aware? Do you know what it is?
It's
Pulitzer.
Pulitzer.
It's a Pulitzer?
Pulitzer Prize.
Pulitzer
Prize. I mean,
you didn't.
Pulitzer Prize.
I believe
Yes, I
Dan Day. You didn't know.
I did.
Nah, Dan knew. You didn't know that.
Pulitzer is Pulitzer.
It was PU yesterday. The Bills. Bums. Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, see that? Thank you. Journalist does not equal content creator.
They could be the same.
It's not the same.
You could be a journalist and a content creator. You're not necessarily a content creator and a journalist.
So if I told, well, no.
Yeah,
that's true. We're journalists.
Yes,
that are
but you
content
could
creators.
you could be a journalist and you can create content, right? But if you
just because you create content does not mean you're a journalist.
right,
like Jaxson
he called
Mahomes
himself
is
a
not
journalist, though. He said journalist and a content creator.
Well, maybe he is a journalist. You're calling him an AI scam artist.
Yeah, I am.
Strong words.
Very strong. Bradley Chubb, he got a penalty for taunting yesterday. He explains after the game.
Yeah, I think I just stayed on top of him a little too long. On to the next, you know what I mean? Can't do nothing about that one. It hurt. They scored after that, so I feel like I put that one on me. But just gotta be better at that on that standpoint.
Oh, so Josh Allen was under him.
Did you see him? He jumped on him like a leopard.
He bear hugged him and then took him to the ground.
No, but I'm saying when they showed the dance, I couldn't see Josh in the picture.
Well, no, he leapt at him like a damn jaguar on a gazelle, and then brought him down. And then they're saying that he's claiming that the refs told him he was over him too long. He's a giant man. I don't know what he's supposed to do. I didn't feel like it was. I don't know. I didn't feel
when
like
they
it was
showed him
egregious.
doing the dancing, you couldn't see Josh Allen because they only did the upper half. So I don't know where Josh Allen was in regards to that.
No, he
was about 4 yards back.
Okay.
Left in the dust. That's where he was.
He did land on top of him, and then he crawled over him, and then he ran down the field about 3 or 4 yards and facing away from Josh Allen started dancing.
Oh, okay.
But what was he supposed to do? Like, is he supposed to stop, drop, and roll over him after he tackles him? Like, I don't understand. Your fastest path when you have all those people there was to crawl over him.
I feel like that was like a natural
That's saying
instinct.
this Josh Allen, like, look, maybe I'm getting a little too froggy with just winning one game against him, right? He's always he's like Luka. He's always whining for calls. Like, if a guy's near me, he's doing this on the ground. Flag.
If you beg, I'm not giving it to you.
Come on, dude.
If you're begging, I'm not giving it to you.
Very unbecoming of him.
My favorite is
this is MVP.
When the receiver yells for a penalty and the dude is reaching for it. He just hadn't put it on the ground yet. Like, yo, give him a chance.
I'm trying to find the live speed of it because I feel like slow-mo, it looks bad.
It might have been a makeup call for that helmet-to-helmet they missed on Josh Allen earlier in the game, too, though. And that was helmet-to-helmet.
I mean, maybe.
But still, that you can't penalize Bradley Chubb for that, man.
I just felt like it was just happy, you know?
See that Brian Kelly? He ain't playing.
I don't blame
him. He want all his money.
Rejects LSU settlements. Do you know what they tried to do? Like, were they trying to say, oh,
They probably tried to say, we'll give you 45 or 40.
They tried to give him $20 million lump sum when they fired him, and he was like, no.
Oh, so $20 million up front instead of the whole 54 in payments? Yeah. And, like, probably, like, what, he gets to just go coach, no non-compete or nothing like that? How does that work?
I think you have most of the time
It's different, right?
if you go get another head coaching job, then the money that they owe you is taken away from the amount that you make. Or the amount you make is taken away from the amount they owe you. However, that's how Nick Saban had the rehab center, because he would pay all these coaches really cheap so they could still get their money from the other school and rehabilitate.
He also pays them in SUVs. That's what he does, just
He
like the
pays them
recruit,
like
the recruits.
A lot of the coaches get, but a lot of coaches get cars. But if you're only paying them like 100, 200,000, right? Then they still get their 7, 8, 9 million from the other school.
Take a break here on the program as we'll take you guys up until 2. But before that, I'll let you go. The Miami Heat are offering fans value deals like $60 pizza deal, which you get 4 pizzas, chips, and waters. A $4 hot dog deal, 4 hot dogs, popcorn, and drinks. Grab-and-go stands on the 400 level. They also have $3 sodas, $8 beers, and $3 snacks. Kids can enjoy $15 Bernie meals with hot dog or chicken nuggets and a souvenir cup, fruit snacks, and a silicone bracelet. For more information on food and beverage deals, visit KaseyaCenter.com. Oh, look who it is. Look, can you wait? Can I hit the break and you come back in 2 minutes for you? All right, cool. We got to go to break. And Frogboy is going to answer for his crimes coming up next. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Sports Talk on WQAM presented by Paramount Plus. You can't count on much, but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today. Get to a little 15 minutes of Game Day Uncensored here, brought to you by the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Offers on select models for a limited time. Learn more at Lexus.com. And look who it is. Look who decided to show up, dude. What do you have to say for yourself? I really want to know. First of all, hello, Frogboy.
Hello. Tobin.
Hey, is that real hair? Or is that a hat?
No, this is definitely real. I will be donating this though at the end of No Shave November to
about the hair on your head. Where did it all go?
What do you mean? Look at this.
He's got a thing.
It's a full head of hair right here. These are locks almost.
He looks like a quail. Like he's got a little coif going on there.
Dude, I got to tell you, you got so little hair up top, it makes your face look fatter.
I think so. You think it's so little hair up top?
Yeah.
That's interesting of all people for you to say that. But hey, you know.
I have no hair.
That would be it.
I've accepted the fact that I have no hair.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, you've really been a real rat bastard these last 48 hours, and particularly to Dru Smith, because
no.
I just want you to admit that you were wrong about him and that you're sorry, and we can move on in a brighter light, because wow, what a terrible take by you.
Were you expecting to score 40? Like, I don't know what you're expecting.
I knew you guys would do this. I was prepared for this.
He scores the same as Davion.
No. I completely was prepared for you guys, you gangbusters, to come up here and paint it as if for some reason Dru Smith is the savior. But I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce a new segment to you guys. It's called Coming In Hot.
You're not allowed to just drop bits out of the sky.
What?
Gonna do a new segment. That's crazy.
Dru Smith. Number one, I want you guys to know that before I get to this Dru Smith guy, I'm doing the show outside because, according to Leroy, I got about 30 minutes left of daylight. So I want to make sure I'm able to enjoy this because, you know, I'm about 20 minutes from Elbo Room and I won't make it in that time. Point number two. Dru Smith. You sent the text and you're like, oh, Dru Smith, the changer of games. You're so wrong about this. Oh, this guy gets one steal. His career high in steals was 4 steals.
That's a lot of steals.
4 of them. That's a career high. And then 10 points. Dru Smith, the savior, 10 points. You know what he scored for the rest of the game? 3 free throws. He went 0 for 2. He did not impact the game. He doesn't play crunch time minutes. Why are we talking about the 9th best player on the team?
Because you said that he doesn't belong on the team, and he very clearly does. You said that he shouldn't even be wasted on a roster spot on him. And now all of a sudden he comes in and he changes the game literally every time he walks onto the court. And you have badgered this poor man and said he doesn't even deserve to be in the league.
He had a +1 ± at the end of the game. He's not
probably his lowest of the season.
He's not changing the game. Someone trying to hit me with stats like, oh, his PER is high. And you know what, dude? Speaking of this crazy, his defensive efficiency numbers are through the roof. Well, you know what? Defense efficiency is not a real statistic. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't care any way you try to paint it. Dru Smith is a glorified bench player who's taking minutes away from Keyshawn Johnson.
He's not a glorified bench player. He literally is a good bench player. That's what he is. And you're saying that he belongs in Sioux Falls, and he doesn't.
Smeaton said, little less coming in hot, little more coming into work.
That's it. That's
So wait, let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You think right now, because I'm a Keyshawn Johnson guy.
Yeah, see?
Wait, hold on.
Yep.
You think that Keyshawn would do more for this team than Dru Smith?
If you take away Dru Smith's minutes, you split them between Keyshawn and Vlad Golden.
If I gave those minutes
to
Keyshawn,
yep,
you say this team would be more effective.
No. Not only Keyshawn, though. I need more Vlad Golden. We're missing a big body right now.
Golden?
Yeah, dude. We're missing Vlad Golden time.
Like, listen, he's a Michigan dude.
Come
and I'm
on,
like,
boy.
no.
I don't understand. First of all,
First of all, you need to get you're real big, ready to go.
Why don't
First
you
of all, he
just-
needs to get his light on because it's dark.
Yeah,
It's
what are
not
you
5
doing,
o'clock
dude?
yet, sir.
I'm telling you guys, it's rough.
I just want you to apologize to Dru Smith
Dru
and say
Smith.
you were too strong and just move on from this take because it's ridiculous. You've had good takes. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, except for liking that Drake guy, but you've had good takes. The Klay Thompson one, spot on. You were first on that on that horse. I'll give it to you. Ever since you were saying Klay Thompson looks washed, he's gone downhill. I mean,
Not
still
a great boyfriend either. You see
What-
that?
what-
Late to pick her up from the airport.
You're following him on Instagram?
I'm just saying.
No,
dude.
so every time I see something that's Klay Thompson related, I send it to him. And he was late from picking up Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. Yep. Hey man, when you're right, guys. What can I say? What can I say? Another thing I've been right about.
You're wrong. You're about when you.
This Dru Smith, I am telling you, this guy. Oh, he dribbles the ball. Oh, Dru Smith, he dribbled the ball. You know who's having a good year? Jaime Jaquez. Nico had a career high in points.
What does one thing have to do with the other?
You know who he will be very ashamed. You know who'll be very ashamed of you? Babushka. Mama Jović is gonna be very ashamed because you robbed us of a potential Nico post game text message or voice impression because you were too focused on the 12 points Dru Smith scored.
I didn't have to be focused on anything. I can be focused on both. I don't know why one thing has to do with the other. You want this guy out of basketball. This guy beats science where you used to respect beating science when it was Jalen Phillips. Dru Smith beats science. He got nothing to say about it.
Oh, Nico, stay away from that Dru Smith. Spotlight stealer.
What is that? Is that Babushka?
Spotlight stealer.
Why does he sound like Washington?
It's like a parrot. It's like Babushka.
Whatever you did was just offensive. I don't like it.
There you
Please stop it. Don't do it. We love Dru Smith in this household.
Nico, they make you offer you can't refuse.
You got visual effects. First of all, I don't know what the like is that like an emu? What's going on?
Where is the right side of his
Where's
body?
the rest of me?
not my best Photoshop job. Not my best Photoshop job.
All right.
I love the little scribbles on the side of your face.
Yeah.
Can you go out hot too? Because this was terrible by you. All of it. That puts a Photoshop me on Thicked.
That's good though. Hey, that one was good.
That was good. Objectively, that was great.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I still want you to leave.
That's fair. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Who gave him Sally Guest comes in with his own intro music.
What is this? Where's he gonna He's got his own button bar?
He goes, you know what, guys?
It's just a strange beef. Like why he started beef with the
low hanging fruit.
Poor Dru Smith, and he's done nothing but positive things.
I mean, you got to feel good about Dru Smith because of what he went through.
Yeah.
But to make the team when it could have been, now keep in mind, credit to the Heat because they continuously see something we didn't.
Spo loves
right?
him.
Spo loves him.
By the way, we haven't talked about this. Dan, did you see Eric Spoelstra's challenge this week? He got, oh my God, it was a thing of glory. No, you didn't see it? Dude, so there's he challenges a call. It was a 3-point foul. So
with
Davion Mitchell barely touching Denny Avdia. And he just is like, Spo is like looking around. He's looking around. He goes, no, review.
Yeah.
He starts
He
furiously.
can't wait. It's like it was building up inside of him because like he was like thinking about it.
No. And he was right. He's been cooking on the challenges this year, Spo.
Cooking and mean using them.
That's nice.
Because he doesn't.
He doesn't.
In years past, he refused to use them.
He's a different guy this year, man. I'm telling you. Something about him.
Tell you what it is. He's sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yep.
Like you can't play basketball the way they've been playing it when every run is critical of the outcome of the game, right? You say all the time, there's runs, ebbs and flows. But if you're not scoring, right, it's so much more important to you to not allow those runs, and it's not going to happen. So, yeah, I like the way they're playing. I like the fact that they can, Like if they call the timeout and say we're gonna come out and play some defense, they all buy into it.
Agreed. Take a break, Phil. All right. Oh no, to close things out. Welcome back, everybody. Leroy, before we get to All Right on No, can we get a weather update from Chill Zone AC, featuring Lively Root AC Systems? It's not getting dark. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com.
All right. It is mostly cloudy. Winds look like they're coming out of northeast.
Don't whisper to the window, dude. I don't have to talk on the microphone either. Just, a fine medium.
It looks like it's mostly cloudy. Winds coming out of the north. It's going to be chilly in the morning, folks. How chilly? Depends on the overcast. Seriously.
I believe you.
If it's overcast, it's not going to be as chilly. If it's clear, that cold air is going to get through. It's going to be quite chilly. That's just
Very good.
information that I've collected over the weekend.
If only you knew when sunset was.
Temperature right now is about 82, 83, but it's going to cool off, like I said. And the winds are blowing at like 5-10 miles an hour. But you might expect a shower. We got a shower in the evening. It rained pretty hard at the stadium, didn't it?
It did for a little bit.
Yeah, for a very quick minute. But that's Florida. And I would say, oh, no, look at that plane coming down.
I see it.
Coming out of northwest.
Yep.
Not east. Right? And I would say it gets dark about 5:30.
Dennis wants me to stay on until 5:37. I will not. My all right. It's going to go to, could have gone to a lot of people this weekend. You could have gone to CC Maui Noah for a touchdown. Could have gone for Malachi Tony for a touchdown pass. Could have gone to Jaime Jaquez Jr. Could have gone to any of the Dolphins.
I know who it's going to.
It's going to Jović, dude.
All right.
29 points for the Serbian Terminator. 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and a block for Nico. Did a great job in the Heat's win over the Blazers, who was everybody's darling going into the weekend. And the Miami Heat smacked them down, winning 136-131. They swept the weekend. They're back at it tonight. My no. It goes to the Browns, dude. You lost to the Jets. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that's crazy.
No. I can't.
I mean, that's insane.
I can't even. What can I do?
Yep. What do you got, dude, for all right? I don't know.
My all right. Again, I love teams that have fun, and that laundry basket stuff. What is it? Laundry basket surfing.
Yep.
That was funny.
It was
it's
fun.
special. Kudos for those guys having fun. I appreciate the fact that your record doesn't indicate it, but you haven't quit on the team. You haven't quit on the organization. You haven't quit on your coach. And it's harder to do that when you're losing than when you're winning. So kudos to those guys for being professionals. My no, sad news. Lenny Wilkins, who was the coach in Cleveland when I was there. I don't know if he still is. At one point, was the winningest coach in the NBA. I don't know if he's still there. And Paul Tagliabue.
Yep.
Also passed.
He did
recently. So those are my 2 no's. I got footballs at home, game balls with Paul Tagliabue's name on it, which is kind of weird, right? And had the pleasure of meeting Lenny Wilkins. He was the coach of the Cavs when they were losing to the Bulls every year. So that's really cool.
A lot of people did that, though.
Yeah.
No shame in that game.
Yeah, I know. I think he's in the Hall of Fame as a player and a coach, if I'm not mistaken. So, sad to see those guys go. But that's it.
Jennifer, what's your all right? No.
Well, my all right goes
Third.
to his all. What?
Third, by the way, for Lenny Wilkins.
But
he held it for a long time.
Okay, yeah.
Don Nelson and Greg Popovich.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead, Jennifer.
Go ahead, Jennifer. Just fact checking.
Okay, well, my all right goes to the Dolphins for a win that turned Bills fans against each other, ending in a nice little fight.
I love it.
2 Bills fans fighting?
There were several of them, actually.
They're just idiots. That's how they say hello.
To the point where there was also an old man with a cane just swinging it around. It was great. And my oh no goes to my favorite my little Jonah being hurt and out for 3 months.
Oh no!
It won't be the same.
Gadjovich.
Oh man.
That made me really sad once I saw that.
I got to tell you, the excitement when we were going to interview him when he walked up, I was kind of uncomfortable. I was a little.
What do you mean?
I was a little uncomfortable by it. Look,
he clips
that look right there.
He clips his nails with scissors in the box.
Amazing.
He's a menace.
Love him.
Dan Day, what's your all right? No.
Well, I was going to give it to Inter Miami for winning their first playoff series in MLS, but something more important. Lionel Messi, in the game that clinched that series against Nashville SC, had 2 goals and 2 assists. The 2 assists give him 400 career assists lifetime as a soccer player.
All right.
And that is only 4 behind the all-time record. So you got to expect in the next couple of years he can pass on that. He can get past that. So really, congratulations once again, Messi. So many great things to say. He doesn't need it, but going to give it to him.
He's good.
And my oh no is for Bills fans and the Buffalo Bills. They forgot it was a business trip. They took it as a trip. They didn't remember the business part of it. So all those Bills fans that came down here, this is Buffalo South. This is my trip every year. Your weather is so nice. We love coming down here. We're going to get a win. Packing up today, going home. A loss.
Sad flight home. What's the weather in Buffalo? They got to go home.
Cold, windy, snowy. That's what they
It
told
was
me.
snowing yesterday.
Aren't they building an indoor building?
No, the Browns are.
The Browns are.
Nope, they want to be in the snow like a bunch of dum-dums.
They lose a lot of money when they can't have those concerts during the winter.
Well, 30 degrees right now. Snow for the next hour.
Bills fans did tell me over the week, because I see them out of bars and stuff like that. Like, we do like your weather. We like your weather.
They like their weather until poor Josh Allen can't handle it.
Take this.
Don't we have that Arctic? There's like this whole thing going on right now, right? After today.
It's tonight. Yeah.
Dade South says, Fran Brown gets my oh no. Take it easy, man. Yeah, he was a little too froggy with his handshakes post game with Mario Cristobal and then the playmaker. He needs to calm down. Take your beating and just move on.
But they had like a stare into the.
Yeah, it was like a thing, you know. He's like, look, it's like, you're not gonna outshake the playmaker, dude. Like, that's not gonna, you know. He's like, I'm a man, you know. It's just let it go.
That's why I didn't do all that stuff after a game, because I wasn't in the right mood. Let me see. What's that?
You know, he's just like hanging on to him, like,
hey,
like the way you play. I like the way you.
Hey, what are they doing?
That's what I'm saying, right? It's weird. It's like he's looking at Michael Irvin and Mario Cristobal. He gives him the old man shake, like right in the look at him in the eye. They were like jawing back and forth during the game. You know, he probably didn't like that Mario Cristobal unloaded the trick plays on him. You know.
Hey, too intense.
Yeah, too intense.
Too intense.
He told Michael Irvin, "Don't get used to it." It's like, all right, dude, you guys won last year. Good for you. You know, like tip of the cap. You know,
their quarterback got hurt, so that did end it for them.
Mm-hmm. Crazy, man. Like he was. He's just got to take it easy. So we got some double action tonight. I thought the Panthers played tomorrow. They play tonight.
Yeah,
Panthers play tonight. 10 o'clock Vegas.
Vegas tonight to close out the road trip.
Let me tell you something. 10 o'clock. Well, we only had to do this once or twice a year, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah. They
tired of getting ready to go to bed and then seeing on my TV first period.
I mean, what are they supposed to do out in Vegas? Start the game at 3 p.m. so you can get your good night's sleep?
I tell you what, damn, when we go out there for fights, the undercard starts at 1 o'clock.
I know. Oh,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't even have time to go to the pool.
Once again, I don't know about the Vegas pool. It seems like there's a lot of dudes there.
No. See, that's your pool. Our pool is at Wet Republic in the
No, but you also had the experience of being in a pool full of dudes.
Vegas is just dude central. When I went the other day, I was like, whoa.
No, we had a cabana.
No. Before that trip, there was a trip where you and
Tobin
that's
when we were
by
high.
the Luxor or something.
It was it was 1,000,000 degrees, and Tobin's like, I'm going to get in the pool because they keep their pool at 80. So all the drunk bros.
But wasn't it all just guys that day?
Pretty much.
It wasn't very crowded that day.
No, it wasn't that.
It wasn't very crowded that day.
Well, because everybody was passed out from the rave.
Everybody went to the rave.
They had a rave at the racetrack.
Next 5 for the Panthers at home after this. They got the Capitals, Lightning, Canucks, Devils, and then we got the Stanley Cup final rematch coming up on the 22nd.
Didn't we already play them once?
Not this year.
Not this year?
I don't believe so.
I mean, because it seems like the Panthers have pissed off a lot of teams, and because every time we play a certain team, the rivalry, like either the Lightning or Carolina. Now we got to go to Edmonton. Huh?
They just don't like us.
I mean, is there any team that people like, they won the championship back to back, but we like them.
Nobody likes us right now.
Nobody likes champions.
Especially the Eastern Conference. We've been to 3 straight. So you've been dealing with this for a while.
That dude, the goalie from the Sharks, Askarov, he killed us on Saturday. He just they couldn't score on him. A lot of attempts.
It's been a lot of that. Like a lot of shots on net, but just not good, not shots that you get by.
Mm-hmm. Get one tonight. I would imagine Bob's going to be back in that because Harrisoff played on Saturday. And
Flag Golden looks slow. Dude, let me tell you. If they hate Kalel and the way he gets up and down the floor, Flag Golden.
Well, he's going to look like he's trying, though. He may still be the same speed.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we always look at Kalel and say, he's faster than this. Right? When in actuality, we expect it from Vlad. So maybe it's our problem.
He does have bursts, though. Like, that's the thing is, like, you watch him and then, like, he'll be like, oh, rebound, block, block, block. And then you're just like,
dunked on. Right?
It's like, it's weird. But, it's going to be a ride with him. That's how it is. It's just going to be a ride with him.
It's only his second year. He's 21.
Yeah, it's going to be a ride with him. That's how it's going to be. And they need him because, like, Bam's in the boot. You're scaring the hell out of me. I'm thinking he's not going to be back till after Thanksgiving.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, dude.
You said toes are tricky.
Forget the swelling part of it, right? Once the swelling goes down, you still got to put a shoe on.
Yep.
Then that's like, and then you might not be able to move with the shoe on. So now you got to take the shoe back off, let it heal more. It's like there's no set time frame because you're not walking around barefoot. Like you got to put a shoe on to play. You got to plant and put pressure on that toe. And there's so many different steps to go. There's no timetable on it. I don't care what they say. I had one of them toes where I had to cut the Star David in my shoe and put a pad around my toe so I could play because the swelling never went down.
Crazy.
So
the Heat, they're back in action tonight against the Cavs. You can hear that game here on FM 104.3, 6:15 pre-Heat with Solana and Tommy Tighe. Jason Jackson, Amy Audibert will have your call. And then on the AM dial on AM 560 WQAM, you'll be able to hear Panthers and Golden Knights tonight. 10 o'clock is your puck drop from Sin City as the Cats wrap up.
Who we got tonight?
Trip. What do you mean who we got?
Green Bay versus
Oh, you mean football.
Who's it? Green Bay?
Eagles and
Packers, yeah. Jalen Phillips debut.
I'll go Eagles.
Okay.
I just think like I can rely on them. The Packers are good, not consistent though.
You keep me posted on that. I'll be watching the Heat.
I mean, I'm gonna be watching the Heat too.
All right.
Like, don't try to get points with the Heat by saying that.
I'm not getting points. I just rather watch the Heat.
Are you going to the game?
I will be. Yes.
Oh, okay. What you gonna do from now until hang out?
Things to do.
Have some lunch?
No, I have things to do.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
That's our show, everybody. Hockman, Crowder, and Solana are coming on up. You guys can listen to them. If you guys miss the end of our show, you guys can get the Tobin and Leroy. No, that's not tough. There's options. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it. You can listen to it on the podcast. All those things are there for you. We will talk to you rascals tomorrow.